trash. I don't know. It's just, and I'm not even. It's not even because like KD and LeBron or anything. Just the actual quality of the games. It's just a lot of blowups. I'm again. It's not like it's trash, but so hopefully we'll have a good finals. But unfortunately, well, we'll get into that. I'm not gonna say anything, but.
Oh man. Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? I'm just waiting for the people to get in here. Just wait for people.
So,
Yeah.
settings.
Yo, OJ, who's your basketball team again? I know you're a Bucks fan.
I don't really have one, bro. Like I used to be a Knicks fan way back in the day, but not anymore. So now I just kind of like, and I'll be honest with you, man, it makes watching basketball more enjoyable for me not having a team, right? Because when I watch Bucks games, bro, it's a lot, bro. It's like it's an emotional roller coaster. But yeah, I'm just a fan. I don't really have a team like that.
Okay.
But for football, it's different because you're a Bucks fan
Oh yeah,
and a Bama fan.
Bucks, Bama. I like Real Madrid. I'm into MMA as well.
Who's
I
your
think
favorite
it's
fighter?
probably Israel. It's a lot. All time, it's a GSP, but right now, probably Israel Adesanya. I'll say.
Yeah, that's my favorite fighter right now. But if I had to go all time, I'll probably go with Bones or Rampage Jackson.
Ooh, Rampage. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like Rashard Evans as well. To be honest with you, that was a good fight. I actually saw the whole season when they were the coaches or whatever. But yeah, that was good.
I remember that. And Rampage had Kimbo Slice on his team. I definitely do remember that.
Yeah, this dude Rampage, he broke an entire door, bro. That thing was a vanilla wafer cracker. He just broke the entire thing, man.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get started, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ben, Brandon, whatever you want to call me, man. Welcome to the Throwdown episode 8. I'm here with my special guest, Yo Kenny. What's up, man?
What up, man? What up?
See with the Lakers on, Lakers jersey on.
We had a terrible season, but still, I got to represent my team at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. And as you can see, man, everybody should know him from TikTok, man. You got OJKnowSports, man. What's up with you, man?
Let's talk about it.
What you say? Light work.
There's gonna be some light work later on, man. So, especially for the Celtics fans, but yeah.
What?
Left, man. You see my boy Marques.
You already know, man. Champagne in the cut. Champagne in the cut, man. Champagne in the cut. Boston Celtics bleed green. You already know what time it is. They said, hey man, they thought we was a playing team, bro. They thought we was a playing team. Mm-hmm. They thought we wasn't gonna go. They thought we wasn't gonna get past the Nets. The Nets.
Yeah, man. But yeah, let's talk about it, man.
I was one of those people, unfortunately.
Boston Celtics, man, beat Miami Heat to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm gonna start out with Marques, man. He's the Celtics fan. What's your thoughts about this, man?
Listen, y'all know my rant that I had after Game 6, and they ain't even gotta be discussed. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Before the series started, Miami was the only team going into the playoffs that I was worried about facing. Only because they was able to match our energy, whether that's defense, a little bit of scoring, considering the fact that Hero coming off the bench. And our second unit was questionable coming into the playoffs. So I thought Hero was going to have a field day with our bench unit. But when the series started, especially after seeing what we did against Milwaukee, who was the best defensive team in these playoffs right now, they were considered the best defensive team in the playoffs. And their rating was even higher than ours, even in this playoffs too, surprisingly. So, yeah, even though that could be a little bit inflated because, they went against the Bulls, we went against the Nets, so it's kind of like, But, so, going into the series, I was like, hey, I think we still got a shot. We should play with a chip on our shoulder, especially after 2020 when we lost to the same team in the conference finals. And we was on a revenge tour all playoffs. We bust Kevin Durant. in the first round. We bust Giannis. So I said, you know what? There's no way we should fall to Jimmy Butler. You know, so I'm not saying he's a bad player, but come on, he ain't Giannis or KD. So I said, you know, we should go into this joint. And I thought we was gonna win in 6, but I just didn't want to make that prediction. I just sat back because, you know, I wanted everybody else to make the predictions. Because, you know, when you're a fan of a team going into a big series like that, you ain't trying to pick no sides for it. You're just trying to sit there and hopefully your team come out on top. But I had us deep down winning in 6. Unfortunately, it didn't happen in 6 because Jimmy Butler had the performance of his life out of nowhere. And the refs won the game 7, so we couldn't do nothing about it. But then game 7 came. I was a nervous wreck. I mean, I was nervous. I was shaking all day before that game happened.
OJ, let me tell you. So he gave me a call, right? And he basically told me, like, what was your advice? Because, like, I remember the Rams played the Bucks. I went quiet that whole time. I ain't say a word at all. I ain't say nothing. And he gave me a call. It's like, yo, what did you do with the Rams and Bucks game? Like, I told him, like, you know what I did. I just stayed quiet the whole game until the game was over. You know, Boston pulled it out. So, you know, proud of you. You still didn't take my advice because you were still talking. But, like, you know, y'all still got it.
I couldn't sit back and quiet, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I just couldn't sit back. But I will say this though. Throughout the series, Boston was controlling Miami throughout the whole series. I mean, they won pretty much all the quarters. The only thing with Boston was turnovers in the third quarters are like crucial moments. They turned the ball over too much. So they were beating themselves in a lot of these games. So when I saw that, especially early on after game 1 and game 3, I said, you know what? We can beat this team. That's when my confidence kind of went higher. I was like, you know, we could beat this team. Like, they're not doing nothing that's that impressive to me at all. So I feel like we could be, and I feel like Boston got more shot creators than Jaylen Brown and Tatum. I mean, Tatum is a way better shot creator than Butler is. Butler's great at creating contact, and he loves contact. So how you play Butler, you just gotta be disciplined on defense because he's gonna want the foul. Him and Kyle Lowry looking for fouls because they want to get their team to the free throw line early. So that's how you beat that Miami Heat team if you want to be 100 with you. And I feel like when we understood that in game 7, that's why I feel like okay, we got this shit in the bag. Now, Boston letting up. Now, the one thing I will say about the Celtics that they need to clean up going into this finals because the Warriors ain't Miami. So if you're gonna be up,
they're not.
They're not Miami. They're not Miami. They're not Miami, but I'm gonna get into that too. When you go up against Miami, though, when you go up against Golden State, the thing that Boston got to clean up, because I think we match up well against Golden State. We do. We match up well. Defensively, we just as good. We better at closing out on shooters and following shooters off screens than anybody in the NBA right now. And Golden State loves to run off of screens and run off-ball action, and we can match that. So I'm not worried about in the sense of them getting their shots up, because regardless, they're gonna look for the 3. That's what Golden State trying to play like. They want the 3. So if you play up on the 3, they don't have nobody that's going to go to the paint and kill you inside like that outside of maybe Andrew Wiggins. Curry's not going to the lane like Jimmy Butler or Giannis or hell, even Kyrie. He's not. So you playing the 3. Now the one thing I will say that Boston got to clean up is letting up off the gas when it's time to close out the quarters.
That's one.
Because if you don't do that, Golden State gonna go up on you by 10. They're gonna take advantage of that. So all Boston really needs to start learning how, and this comes with being a young team. So I'm not too concerned about that. If you could clean up that aspect, you have a shot at beating this Golden State team. Klay Thompson ain't the same defender he was before these injuries. Steph Curry, he's improved on defense, but he's still a target you can pick on. Draymond Green is a liability on offense outside of playmaking. And Kevon Looney, yeah, he feasted on the Dallas Mavericks team. He ain't had no damn centers. He feasted on that team. And congrats to him. He did what he was supposed to do. But you're not doing that on Robert Williams and Al Horford like that. You're not. And Grant Williams is still a solid bench guy off the bench who can still play defense. So I'm not saying we finna mollywop Golden State, and that's not what I'm saying. But like for people that's trying to say like Golden State just gonna win this single like convincing fashion, no. This is gonna be a tough ass series to where I think Boston can still pull it out, but Golden State definitely can pull it out. The only thing that separates Golden State and Boston right now, that is experience. That's it.
That's it. That's the only thing.
Experience.
Are you sure about that?
OJ,
I'm
what's your
positive.
thoughts? What's your thoughts, OJ? Right
So
His
there.
experience.
you want my thoughts on Boston winning, or you want me to get okay? I'll give you my thoughts on Boston winning before I get into my bag with the finals. So shouts out to Boston. They're a young team. Right now I think Jason Tatum is on the cusp of being a superstar. I don't quite have him as a superstar yet. Like he's
Which I
right
agree.
there. But here's the thing though. If anyone wants to argue that Jason Tatum's a superstar, that's not a hill I'm gonna die on. It's close to me. He's right there at the threshold. I'm just not quite sure that he's actually there yet. You know what I'm saying? And maybe after these finals, this is where he makes a convincing case. So they played well, but let's look at the Boston Celtics in the totality of these playoffs, bro. They play the Brooklyn Nets. I had the Nets beating them. Okay. Their defense was excellent, bro. They're the best defensive team in the league. Kevin Durant had a very good game in game 4. Kyrie Irving had a very good game in game 1. Game 3 and 4, neither of those guys did much of anything. After game 1, Kyrie Irving didn't do much of anything at all. And so to me, the biggest story with that series is KD and Kyrie not playing well consistently. To me, that's the number one story. Number 2 is Boston's defense. And I'm not taking away from Boston played KD tremendously. KD, bro, he looked like a deer in the headlights out here, but he's still KD. And he's like that, bro. So I don't care what defense is on him. That's inexcusable. Again, I'm not taking away from Boston, but context is everything. Now you go to the Milwaukee Bucks. I had the Bucks going all the way to the finals and winning the whole thing. That was the team that I picked.
Everybody else did too.
At the end of the day, bro, really what that comes down to, man, is you're missing 20 points a game from Middleton, and Jrue Holiday did not have a good series. And I credit the Celtics defense for that. So it is what it is, man. And then obviously the Heat, the injuries and everything else. Regardless, injuries, KD, Kyrie, none of that are excuses. Boston did what they had to do. They played who was in front of them. They won, so shout out to them. I tip my hat off to them. They were great. And, I think this is a great story for Jason Tatum. It's a great story for Ime Udoka. And I think it's going to be a pretty good finals, man. I think this is what everybody wanted. No offense, but I don't think no one wanted the Heat and the Warriors, bro.
Oh, God.
I think most people wanted two bigs, like big market Boston, big market San Francisco.
This Laker fan wanted that because he hates Boston, which is expected. So he wanted that boring-ass finals.
I will say, yeah. So, but you said that Boston has to clean up one thing, which is sort of, to not take the foot off the pedal. They got to clean up the turnovers as well, man. They average.
That's what I was trying to. I was trying to couple that in with like cleaning up like loose because that plays in the fact of allowing Miami to come back as far as like not closing out quarters.
And you brought up a good point. You see, with Miami when they're coming back, because in the end of the game they had an 11-0 run. But you have to think, though, Miami's offense, especially their half-court offense, it's not lethal like that, bro. Golden State Warriors, bro, if you start missing shots like Marcus Smart was missing, like there was no tomorrow last night, these cats will put up 15 points in like 3 minutes, bro, and that's no cap. Like, bro, there is nothing scary in the NBA than when Golden State is at home, that crowd is behind them, and they start jacking up shots and they start making it. To me, nothing is scarier than that, bro. So we'll see.
And I want to say this about the Miami Heat injuries real quick. A lot of y'all keep talking about Tyler Hero and all this other crap, right? Listen, Tyler Hero is 20 points per game. Yeah, we get it, regular season. But these whole playoffs, he only dropped 12 points per game, shooting 20% from 3. He ain't had a good playoffs regardless.
But you got to admit, though, Tyler wasn't 100%. His hamstring, even when he did play
this series,
his hamstrings wasn't 100%, particularly the last two series.
It was his groin. But even before this series,
was it a groin?
He was still playing. Yeah, even before this series, and he even played against Philly and Atlanta. He didn't have a good series when he was considered healthy. He didn't have a good series. He didn't have a good playoffs regardless. So then you go to the Celtics series. Yeah, the groin injury happened and all this other stuff. But even then, when he hopped back on that floor in Game 7, he still wasn't that much of a difference. Either way, they had to pull him after I want to say the first or second quarter. So regardless of what you say about he wasn't having a good playoffs anyway.
Yeah, I mean, even with the health, and listen, one of my homeboys, and you guys know I'm from Tampa, so the vast majority of my homeboys, they're Heat fans, bro. And that's all we talk about in our little group chat. And one of them keep making excuses. I'm like, bro, Boston was the better team. Like, period.
Exactly.
They're healthy or not. Boston is the better team. The better team won. And at the end of the day, you have two, very good wing players. You take out Jimmy Butler, bro. Who are you getting your scoring from, bro? And Tyler Hero's hurt. It's a wrap, man. Although Debo, he's not quite the same. Bam Adebayo, I kid you not, bro. Whenever Bam had the ball and he saw Al Horford in front of him, he passed it, bro. He didn't want any smoke, bro. Like,
he did it, bro.
It looked like he was scared to go against Al Horford.
Yeah, bro. He looked literally scared. He would look at it. I'm like, yo, Bam, Al Horford is a phenomenal defender. I get it. You're more athletic. You're quicker, bro. Jimmy Butler posted up Al Horford a couple times. And when I say posted up, I'm not talking about I'm talking about just a little shoulder bump and like finish with a right-handed layup.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if Butler could do that, bro, you're bigger, you're taller than. Come on, bro. Like, yeah, Bam is not it, bro. That he was exposed, man. The inability to shoot a mid-range was big.
And I tell people, oh my bad, go ahead, Brandon. No, I was gonna say, like I told, go ahead, bro.
I don't get why people like get on Jimmy Butler for taking that shot though. I really thought that was a good shot, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
No, that wasn't.
I think that was a good shot.
But then it wasn't the shot, it was the personnel. That's really what it is. Like, I'll be honest with you, bro. If Tyler Hero is healthy and he takes that shot, I don't have a problem with it. For me, the problem was more so like, you're Jimmy Butler, bro. Like, to me, but I'm not gonna lie though, we're playing the results a little bit, right? Because if you think about what Jimmy Butler's thinking about. He's played all 48 minutes. You don't want to go into overtime with Boston at that point, bro, right? Like, to me, they'll have the advantage. Jimmy Butler's tired and all this other stuff. So, like, why not end it? But to me, it felt like a hero ball type of moment. And the reason I say that, as soon as he let it go, I'm like, that's not a good shot. So I'm not even playing the result. The minute he took it, because he's off balance, he's not set. Like, that's not your type of shot. Bro, you're not a good three-point shooter, period. But that leaning in, so it could go either way, though. I kind of understand why he took it, though.
If anything, Jimmy Butler is more of a mid-range shooter. And it was times in the game where I believe it was 79-82. And the Heat pushed it back to 3. Jimmy Butler shot a 3, wasn't a good shot. And, Boston went on a run. And then,
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, the final seconds later, the Heat got the ball. All they really needed was a layup or something. Jimmy Butler's points came off like mid-range shots and layups. All he had to do was just go to the bucket, get a layup, go for a 2, get a stop on defense. He just wanted to be the hero, like OJ said, and they lost. Jimmy Butler isn't a three-point shooter, and he really never was. So,
even if he didn't take that shot, right? You even said earlier, OJ, you said that how he finished over Horford in the lane, right? Talking about Bam, how Butler was able to do it, right? You had Horford backing up on his heels with a wide open lane. You could have got a 3-point possession.
Yep, that's a good point.
They could have gave the Screw, whatever his name is.
No, he was already locked up.
And it's funny, bro. I just got done today doing a Stitch video on Funny Fat Boy talking about Jimmy Butler has a deep bag. No, he doesn't, bro. And again, you don't need a deep bag. We know Jimmy Butler. He's a mid-range guy. He's not gonna cook you off the dribble like that. He has a couple moves that he's a pretty basic scorer, bro. And again, that's not even. I'm not even taking a shot because guess what? Giannis don't have a bag. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna freaking drive, put his head down, do that ugly spin move. Guess what? It doesn't matter. You can't stop it. Hey, it doesn't even matter. So. Yeah, stick to your strengths, man.
Commits the most offensive fouls I've ever seen in my life. But
I ain't gonna lie, JB did get away with a lot of travels, though. That's all I'm gonna say. Jaylen Brown.
He did. Want to know when? Especially after he got the ball off of a screen. He would take a step before he put it down. I got a homeboy. He does that every time with ball, bro. He traveled it a couple times, but he was doing it a lot.
He traveled 3 times throughout that whole game. I seen him because it looked like he took a step and then dribbled the ball.
At this point, everybody in the league's travel though, so it's kind of like everybody travels. At this point, Giannis travel like 20 times.
I want you guys to pay attention to the next game, Thursday, when Jaylen Brown, if he gets the ball off of like a screen or curl or something, just look.
He takes a step.
Yeah.
I see it. I see
it.
And
honestly, bro, some players just do that. Like I said, I got a homeboy. He does it every single time, bro. We don't even bother calling travel no more, bro. Like, that's what he does, bro. We just keep it moving.
That's a fact.
Yeah. What's your thoughts about Jason Tatum, man? Like he showed love to Kobe, wore that armband of his.
Oh, I got a lot to say about that. Go ahead, though. I want to let somebody else go first. I'll let somebody else go first.
Hey, man, you just put Kobe on his back. Ain't really else to say.
I think it was cool. I mean, I'll leave it there. I think it was cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what else you want me to say?
You know what it is, man. I have to be careful here. There's just so many. I'm a big Kobe fan, bro. But that was cool. I'll just leave it there, bro. Because it's just I'm gonna just leave it there, bro. That was cool, man.
Marques?
I guess I'm gonna say it then. So him doing it, right? I don't have a problem with it at all. I think I don't know if y'all seen the internet when it happened, like when he posted a picture of the text message and stuff like that. I feel like people really overblew it in terms of like trying to complain about it or like making it a big deal. And my whole thing was this, like, yeah, he posted him sending a text message to Kobe. If you think about it, he showed him sending that message the night before the game and him winning it. So he was basically showing like the whole full like story of what happened, the reason why he did what he did, like that performance, why that happened. He's getting
some people had issues with that.
Literally, so dead ass serious. People was saying like how it's so like it was so corny or not even corny like for clout. They were trying to say he was clout chasing. How can somebody like Jason Tatum's caliber, who's been one of the hottest superstars, well not a superstar, but one of the hottest young stars in this league, getting a lot of attention from these playoffs, especially from that round one series against the Nets. How is he clout chasing?
That's how you know those people are casuals, bro. If there's three people, if they did that, I would not question. Tatum, Devin Booker, Kyrie Irving. All three of those guys have close relations with Kobe. They've worked with him. That's crazy.
And that's why I didn't understand, because I was texting this one person today. They were talking about LOL. This is weird and unnecessary. Like, how?
Tatum.
So let me get this. I don't understand. Like, how is that unnecessary? First off, he had a tight relationship with Kobe, and everybody's trying to speak for Kobe. Like, oh well, he wouldn't have won. Do you know him? Y'all don't even know Kobe, so how you know if you would have liked it?
That was Tatum's way of saying shouts out to Kobe, man. I'm thinking of you. That was it. That's simple, bro.
That's it. And he paid respect by putting on. Everybody knew Kobe and Tatum's relationship been like that since he came into the league.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why like everybody was complaining about it, but like I said, this was anybody else
before he came to the league. When Tatum was a jit, he used to go to Kobe's camps and all this stuff. There's pictures of him as a kid.
He did that when he was at the USA basketball camps too. When Jason Tatum was ranked in high school, so it's really nothing new.
It's nothing new. And then people was like, "Oh well, it's so weird, cloud chasing this, that, and the third." And I'm sitting here like, okay. First off, it's pretty obvious you guys just want to hate right now and just want to bash the moment. I don't know what y'all problem is. And then my thing is this. We all have somebody that, I don't know, like, I know some of us have, like, people closest that probably passed away and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So, and we all know, like, how everybody in that moment where they have that person says phone number, right? And you look back at it, you know, so you look at the old message that y'all used to have. You may be texted one time and stuff for your mental, you know what I'm saying, therapy and shit, just to get that out, what you got to say to them out the way. So we all have done that before. So I don't understand what's so different from Tatum doing that just because he just put it on IG just trying to show more love.
Just to give people a reminder, if they can see this, hold on. Y'all can see this?
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. That's the most, I remember that.
Yeah, so just to give people a reminder that Tatum actually was working out with Kobe prior to that. And, you know,
they were actually close like that.
They were actually close. So I don't know where this is coming from.
Yeah, those are casuals, bro.
Yeah. So we got the finals, Warriors and Celtics. I'm gonna start. OJ, who you got winning the whole finals?
Warriors in 5. And here's the thing. Again, I made a TikTok about this. I'm gonna post it tonight. I know I'm gonna get a lot of flack for it. I know people are gonna say I'm disrespecting Boston. I get all of it, bro. But I'm just gonna give you guys a rundown of why I have Warriors. And by the way, I could very well be wrong. I don't like picking 6. 6 is a safe. It's just such a generic. Everybody's gonna say, Warriors in 6, Boston in 6. Wow. No, 5 or 7 to me. So here's my thing. There's only one thing Boston does better than the Warriors. They are a better perimeter defending team. That's the only thing they do better. But here's the thing. They're tied they're tied. They're both tied as the best team for defensive efficiency. So Warriors have a very good defense too. Like, don't get it twisted, right? But guess what? Warriors' offense is significantly better than Boston's offense, and the gap in their offense is significantly bigger than the gap in their defense. So let's run it down. Who has the better coaching? Udoka is great, but he doesn't have the experience that Steve Kerr has as a player and as a coach, right? They're both from the coach, Greg Popovich's coaching tree. But that's Steve Kerr all the way. Like, his system and his offense is the most innovative generational offense that we've seen, right? So that's that. So they have the coaching, right? They have the experience. They have the offense. I already gave the defense to star power. I'm going to give the edge to star power to Golden State Warriors because they have one superstar. And at the end of the day, when I look at star power, who is the best player on the court right now? Who's the best player? It's going to be Stephen Curry. And frankly, I like the Splash Brothers over Tatum and Brown because they're more consistent. It's particularly with Brown. I like them. I like them to consistently outscore Brown and Tatum, right? So I'll give them the star power as well. I had another category. I don't remember what it was, right? But ultimately, man, to me, the biggest X factor for me, it's going to be Jordan Poole, bro. This dude could mess around and just get multiple 20-plus games in this series, bro. Like, besides Tatum and Brown, there's not a lot of people. Like, yeah, Al Horford had a 30-point game. I think Grant Williams had a 27-point game. Every now and then, these guys, they'll step up. But it's always like, oh, my gosh, Horford at 30? If Jordan Poole gets 30 points for 2 straight games, Jordan Poole does it. It'll be kind of a little surprising, but not really. But ultimately, man, I still think you got Poole, Wiggins, Kevon Looney. I don't think Kevon Looney is going to – that's a great point you made, Champagne. I don't think Kevon Looney is going to be as impactful in this particular series as he was in the last. And I don't think he'll play as much. I think they're going to go with their depth lineup, bro. I think it's going to be a lot of Draymond Green.
All right.
Hold on. Let me take this over, bro.
Hold on, Marques. Can I say something?
Go ahead, Kenny.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be last.
Okay.
So yeah, to wrap it up, yeah, man, ultimately, I think Warriors are the better team. They're the better coach team. They have the better offense. They're going to be at home. They have home court advantage. Like all the advantage you could possibly have, the Warriors have. So you can make a case for why Boston would win. Do they match up well? Yeah, they match up well. But here's the thing: you guys have to understand. This is the
5 games.
This is the last thing I'll say. We're talking about Boston matches up well against the Warriors, right? The Heat took Boston to 7 games in the Heat. They're one of the worst.
You're right.
In the league, bro.
You're right. And guess what? You want to know why that happened?
Terrible.
You want to know why that happened? Because we ain't had Robert Williams and Al Horford. No, we ain't have Smart and Al Horford for game 1. First off, we didn't have them for game 1. Second off, everybody and their mom knows the reason why we lost most of those games was straight because we were beating ourselves.
What happened game 6? Like, Hero didn't play. Like, Jimmy Butler went off.
Game 6, bad officiating. And again, we beat ourselves.
Don't do that.
Hold on, no. Again, I ain't finished. Second, the reason we lost that game because we beat ourselves. Jaylen Brown missed 2 important free throw line.
So you beat ourselves.
You mean to tell me?
Oh, you froze.
To us, if he had made those 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, but with that same logic, I could sit there and be like, okay, well, the Nets beat themselves.
Kenny, say what you gotta say. Kenny, say what you gotta say, so I can go to my whole point.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of make me turn to a Celtics fan right now, and I don't even. Okay. So I'm gonna break it down. So you said Stephen Clay. You trust Stephen Clay more than you trust JB and Tatum. I'm not gonna lie to you. It be times where I don't be trusting Klay Thompson because it be games where Klay Thompson just be inconsistent and yeah. I remember Brandon had made this point talking about Klay Thompson is overrated, this, that, and the third. I wouldn't say he's overrated, but it's just that Klay just has his moments where he just doesn't perform as the Warriors would want him to. And Steph also has games where he plays terrible and he has to rely on Klay. So therefore, I'm kind of I don't know because me personally, I don't trust the Warriors. I never did. And Boston got the defense. They got Smart. They got Brown, Tatum, and then they got the interior defense with Robert Williams. So I feel like this is evenly matched. And like you said, the Warriors are a good defensive team. They got Poole, Steph, Clay, Wiggins. So I feel like it's evenly matched. So I feel like it'll go to 7 games.
Okay. Listen, the fact that you said we're only getting 1 game is blasphemous. It's blasphemous. And let me drop this on you real quick. First off, people want to talk about home court advantage. That shit don't matter in the playoffs as much as people want to think. Miami had home court advantage, and we bust their ass like 3 times.
Well, I mean, that's not statistically correct, but go ahead.
With us,
They did beat the Nets.
With us, it don't matter because we are 7-2 on the roll in these playoffs. So to us, that don't matter to us. That don't.
Warriors at home is different, bro. It ain't American Airlines.
Everybody said that. Everybody said that with the Bucks too.
I can say the same thing about the Nets, bro. Like the Nets was a good home team. Look at them; they got swept.
You can say the same about the Bucks too. When we were down 3-2 against the Bucks, we had to go to Game 6 in Milwaukee. Ain't nobody picked us to win that game. Nobody. Ain't nobody picked us to win that game. Nobody picked us to win Game 7 yesterday against Miami. Nobody had us. People was picking us.
Yeah, a lot of people had you guys, including Vegas, bro. Including Vegas.
The way it was looking, everybody was thinking Miami was going to win. Even the halftime report, Stephen A. was saying, "I'm scared."
No, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people did have Boston winning. A lot of people did have Boston winning. I wouldn't say I'll say it was even, but like I feel like Boston kind of had the edge. Like,
but no, hold on. Let me.
5%.
We're talking about Boston versus the Heat. That went 7 games. Tyler Hero, the only guy that could score on the bench.
We went 7 games. We went 7 games with the Milwaukee team that everybody was saying that was going back to the finals.
Yeah, with Middleton. I had him going with Middleton, bro. With Middleton.
But even before the Middleton injury, everybody was still having
without Middleton, you're taking away 20 points, bro. That's 20 points from the starters, bro. And Drew Holiday just did not have a good series, man. Like,
Because of what? Why he didn't have a good series?
Well, yeah, I think Boston had a lot to do with that.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
So now let's get to the finals, right? Let's get to the finals. Y'all, everybody want to critique our playoff run. Golden State playoff run was pretty fortunate too. They didn't face a lot of good teams before us necessarily.
They really didn't because I feel like they okay. Go ahead.
Hold on, because first round, they went against the Nuggets.
Wow.
No Jamal Murray, no Michael Porter Jr. Jokic damn near by himself. 1 in 5 games. They did what they were supposed to do, right? So we get to this second round, right? They faced the Memphis Grizzlies. No John Morant for 2 of the games? 2 of the games, and that
2.
It was 2 games? And that Memphis team without John was still pushing Golden State to the brink? Still pushing that team to the brink. The only reason they lost.
What did that game go? It went 6?
It went 6. It went 6.
To the brink?
Okay. It went 6 games. Pretty much, though. I'm talking about on the competitive aspect. They still
but I mean, you're right about that with Memphis, but Memphis Grizzlies, they were actually better in the regular season without Ja.
No. That I'm not saying that is true. They were better in the regular season, but at the same time, you as a Golden State team, you had all your star players. They didn't have Ja. The fact that they still gave you some problems without that says a lot about you.
So you expected them to sweep Memphis? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say they were supposed to sweep Memphis, but they should have won in 5 games. They should have definitely won in 5 games. If not, damn near swept without Ja. Without Ja, they should have swept.
Okay, fair enough.
So you get to the Western Conference Finals. We can all blame Luka for robbing us of a classic Western Conference Finals from Phoenix against Golden State. He robbed us. So they went against a Dallas Mavericks team who, yes, they've been a good team, really good defense and all. But let's keep it real. It was easy. The way Golden State is built up, their team, that wasn't a fair matchup for no damn Dallas. That wasn't.
Who was the best team in the NBA in the West?
Phoenix.
With the best team in the
Phoenix.
No. Don't try to pull that card where Dallas is is better than Phoenix. What I'm saying is this. No, this is what I'm saying though. That Dallas team, yes, they did the unthinkable in Game 7 against Phoenix. I'm not taking credit from that at all. But at the same time, that Dallas team, if we all know any other day, that Dallas team does not fare well against that Warriors team compared to Phoenix. They don't.
Why not?
They do not have enough. They do not have shot creators outside of Luka. The offense is pretty simple to guard. Throw a lot of your defenders at Luka.
Bro. I can't accept
How
that.
can you not accept that?
Because
Golden State has way more
Brunson
defenders.
has been balling. Dinwiddie, against
Phoenix. Is Brunson really Chris Paul or Devin Booker?
He outplayed him damn near.
Is he on their level? But is he on their level?
No, but he outplayed him. But see, you're talking about level. But what did he actually do in this series, bro? He was better than those guys, arguably.
They had their moment. That's my point. They had their moment. But I also said on any other day, that Dallas team was not going to match up well. They don't have the big man. Kevon Looney was feasting. They did not have the bigs. They did not have another shot creator outside of Luka to get his own bucket. And Luka's
You're saying they didn't have another shot creator, bro. I disagree, bro. Dinwiddie has been playing well. He played very well again. Matter of fact, even against the Warriors, he played well, bro. We could pull up the numbers. Dinwiddie played decent, bro.
That Dallas team, I'm telling you, that Dallas team does not match well against that Warriors team. They did not. Which team are you taking? That Dallas team?
You're not telling me why they don't match up well. You're telling me why they didn't.
I just told you.
That's a very big difference, though. If you're talking about matchup, man.
How they didn't match up well? Okay, let's talk about it. Golden State not only has more shot, not only Golden State don't have more shot creators.
I get royalties.
Not only Golden State has, by the way. Not only Golden State has more shot creators. Golden State has more defenders than Dallas did. So it was easier to throw guys like Wiggins. Okay, Wiggins throwing fresh bodies at Luka. Okay, Wiggins, go ahead and guard Luka for this amount of possessions. Draymond, you take a turn.
Yeah, but the
Clay,
Phoenix Suns, they're not slouchy either, bro. They have one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Crowder.
I didn't say they were slouch. But the only reason why I said Phoenix would match up better because Phoenix also has way more depth than Dallas too off their bench. They have better depth than Dallas off their bench. So all I'm saying is this: Golden State playoff run, yes, they deserve to be in the finals. Same with Boston. They both those teams deserve to be in the finals. But all I'm saying is this: we're just as tough as an opponent that they have faced these playoffs than what they also compared to us. Golden State will probably be the toughest we play right now because obviously they're at full strength.
I don't know,
outside
man.
Of Wiseman. And then on top of that, you're saying we're only going to get one game. How does that make? How are we only going to get one game where defense can win you games? We have moments where our defense, despite our offense being inconsistent at times, our defense has been so elite to where it won us a game, multiple games at that. Honestly, bro, and going back to the point with Klay Thompson has not been consistent in these playoffs.
But here's the thing: so you guys mentioned Klay Thompson, and you're not impressed with the Warriors' playoff run, but you have to admit one thing: they've gotten.
I didn't say I'm not impressed, but
every single series they've gotten better, bro. The best Warriors we've seen so far is the Mavs, bro. They're getting better every single series, bro, from the first round to the last.
Same with Boston.
Same with Boston, bro.
How many times have we faced adversity during these playoffs?
You're saying same with Boston, bro. Boston did not look as good against Miami as they did against the Nets. They didn't, bro. And the thing about it is, you're going from the Heat that had no. Let's be honest, bro. That also comes in.
That also comes in.
Can you admit that that should have never won 7?
That also comes to the context of the competition.
Wait, hold on. So Boston. They win again in the first round. They faced the Brooklyn Nets team with KD and Kyrie. Then the next round against the Bucks, and Giannis is the best player in the world. And Boston took them 7, and then Boston faced the number 1 team in the East, and beat them on their home court in the game 7. So that's not impressive to you.
How is that not? And I don't want to hear injuries, bro.
It's very
and in the Warriors, look,
it's very impressive.
And in the Warriors, the first round they faced the Nuggets with Jokic down there by himself, no Jamal Murray, no Michael Porter Jr. In the second round, who they faced in the second round? The Grizzlies.
They faced the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and we all know who that turned out. And then
and guess what? This second round with the Grizzlies didn't have their best player. At least the Bucks had their best player.
Bro, Memphis against Boston, bro. I like Boston will win in 6 games. Memphis will win 2 of those games, bro. Memphis is winning 2 of those games without Ja.
Okay.
I honestly believe that, bro.
That makes sense.
Memphis,
where are the points coming from if Ja's not on the floor with our defense guarding them? Where's
the same place they came from when they beat Golden State without Ja?
No.
No.
The
same place they coming from, bro. Desmond Bain, Jared, like you name it, man. They play very well as a unit, man.
Oh, no.
One of my biggest concerns, I'll be honest with you, bro, real talk. One of my biggest concerns with Boston is that one, I don't think they should have went 7 games against the Heat. And this is why, bro. Like the Heat's offense, they're not good, bro. And I'm sorry, but the Heat's offense is not really good, particularly
all right. It's not,
offense, bro.
It's
and
not.
So
good.
you're going from that into the Golden State Warriors, man. And like I get that you're very good at running off shooters and all this other stuff, but that, bro, the way they move that ball, bro, it's different, man. The amount of running they do off ball,
Golden State in the regular season. We showed it. We faced the same Golden State team in the regular season, and we.
Oh, that's the same one. That's the same one.
The same team.
You're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if that's the same.
My whole thing is like y'all keep talking shit. My fault. I was about to say y'all keep talking shit about Boston and all this other shit, but my whole thing with Golden State. Steph Curry playoff run outside of this Dallas series, he's been inconsistent too. Klay Thompson been inconsistent too. Draymond Green's a non-factor on offense. Kayvon Looney cannot buy you a bucket to save his life. He's only good at rebounding.
Draymond Green has always been a non-factor on offense, but that's a moot point. They don't need him to be a factor, bro. You got Poole, you got Klay, you got Wiggins.
But I just told you, and Wiggins has been inconsistent. So I'm just telling you this. There's going to be points in this series where those guys are going to be inconsistent, where they're not going to give you the protection that y'all saying that they will. So you mean to tell me Boston not going to get you at least 2 games off of that? Because it's going to happen more than once.
No, I don't trust Boston because they're just. I think their youth is going to show up. Their turnovers is going to show up. And,
that's it.
And all that.
That's my point.
That is big, though, bro. You can't just say
experience. Experience, that's big. That's big. But at the same time, adversity is a thing, too, that you also got to learn. And Boston has dealt with adversity all season long.
Fact.
So when you go into a championship game like this, and when you go into a championship game like this, you got to understand.
I'm going to turn my lights on. Hold on.
I was about to say, because Tatum and Brown, they, as young as they are, they got experience in deep playoff runs. They went to multiple conference finals.
Yeah,
they do.
They caught a bunch of else by LeBron. Yeah, they got a plenty of experience. Yeah,
you're right. We got bounced. We got bounced by LeBron in the first round as rookies. Pushed that man to 7 games and lost to 6 to Miami the same way. You're right. You can talk shit about LeBron all you want, but this ain't about LeBron.
But we're
talking about this Golden State team.
Let me ask you how this though. What do you? Okay, I have Warriors in 5, but I just want you to know one thing, bro. It's not.
I just think Warriors in 5 is just ridiculous. I think Warriors in 5 is just ridiculous. You can have them
ridiculous.
I know you got Boston, but how many games?
What do you guys have? I'm curious.
No, honestly, bro.
Brandon, I'm curious. And you too,
the fan.
I'm curious. All right, everybody has it.
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, man.
If I'm a betting man, I ain't gonna lie. I will put my money on Golden State in 6 or 7. I'll say 7 games. Golden State wins in 7.
I got
Boston.
I got Boston in 7. I got
Boston in 7.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. I think yes, experience matters, which is also going to show as well. But you cannot throw away the adversity and the experience these guys still got. They still experience deep playoff runs. That still matters too. They don't have the championship experience. That's the only thing. But they have deep, big time game moments of experience, and that's going to play a factor in this series. And Boston is the only team that has experienced that multiple times than everybody else. Because of like who we played outside of Milwaukee, of course, and Milwaukee and Brooklyn.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna just say this, bro, for everybody to hear this. I think Warriors smoked the Boston Celtics, bro, in the first 2 games. They smoke them, bro. I think they smoke them, and I think they're gonna smash their soul, bro. And Boston Celtics, they're gonna look at each other like, wow. So this is what we in.
Like I said, y'all said that in round 1.
I'm a big Jason Tatum fan, bro. I hope I'm wrong.
It pretty much is because y'all said that in the round 1 against the Nets. We was gonna get smoked by the most skilled duo in history, and look what happened. Not saying that we're gonna sweep. And
KD's legacy's paying a price for what happened.
But I'm just saying we did that to KD, who's more of a dynamic offensive player and more a better offensive player as a player than Steph Curry is. And we did that to KD.
Maybe, but the problem is KD, man. His bread and butter is the ISO game. That's a problem. But Stephen Curry, bro, he'll shoot from 30. He's gonna come off screens. There's just so many more ways that he scores. You can't
I agree.
You can't just stick someone in front of Curry and be like, okay, I'm gonna stop you now.
No. I'm not saying we can. But like you gotta understand too, our strength that I said earlier is also going against those type of offenses. running guys off their screens and playing tight on them and press coverage when they running their off-ball action. And that's why I say that's our strength. So for you to say we only gonna get one game off of doing that, considering the fact that Clay and Steph is inconsistent, Jordan Poole has his moments too. He ain't even have a good series.
It's not a bad thing though, man. Even if they win in 5, they don't have to get blown out. I don't know if you guys watch Battle Rap, man, but every now and then they do 3 rounds, bro. Every now and then they'll win a 3-0. They call it a gentleman's 30. It wasn't a body bag, bro, but it's still 3-0. It'll be one of those, man. It'll be a gentleman's 5.
It's gonna go at least 6 or 7, bro. And watch what I tell you. If Golden State win, I won't be shocked strictly because the championship experience is gonna play a factor. But if we win in 6 or 7, you best believe I'll be talking the most shit ever.
And before you even talk, I'll be the first one to come on here and be like, I stand corrected. I'll do all that, bro.
That's if they win in 5. That's if they win in 5. But if Golden State win in 6 or 7, you can't do that because I told you they could when they chill.
No, not even, bro. If the game goes by 5 games, I'm just gonna. I don't even care what happens. If it goes past 5 games, whether it's Boston that wins or Golden State, I'm wrong, bro. I'm wrong. I understand that it's a bold pick, bro. It is. And you're right to feel that way because shoot, if I'm a Boston fan, I might feel disrespected too after taking out KD, Kyrie, Giannis, Jimmy, and then I'm saying you guys get one game. I get it.
I'm just saying though, the big man is also gonna play a factor too. We have better bigs than Golden State right now. We do.
I'll tell you what, bro. I hope like one mistake that criticism I have for Udoka, bro. Limit the amount of time Robert Williams is on the floor with Horford, bro, because that thing it looked nasty, bro. I'm telling you, like, don't do that against the Warriors, bro. That's one thing.
No, we probably not gonna do that because obviously y'all gonna be running. Golden State gonna be running a lot of screen action, so we gotta have switchable guys. So that's probably not gonna happen most of the time. But it wouldn't shock me if he do. I mean, that's been the best starting lineup in the league. You know, net wise and in the whole league. So I mean, it wouldn't shock me he rose with that. But don't tweak on the switchable bit. They can guard the perimeter.
Yeah, I mean, Wiggins is not no freaking lockdown defender, man. But
he gonna play good D. He gonna play good D on tape.
He has the length, bro. Like the length. Otto Porter has the length. So it's just, and I think Otto Porter, that's another guy. Remember, I said this, bro. He might make more of a difference than we think. Not even just from shooting threes, bro. Just from being a pest. And that length against Tatum. So
yeah. Next topic, OJ, Marques, and Ken. I want to hear y'all most overrated players in the NBA. I'm gonna start with OJ first.
I have 2 that come to mind, bro. Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal. Like, and for two different reasons. Bradley Beal, he's a one trick. I'm a average 30-point pony. That's it. His game, what he does not impact winning. It just doesn't at all. And for years and years and years and years, bro, he's been a high volume scorer, all that, but it does not impact winning. And didn't they just give him a new deal, a new max deal? The Wizards did. You guys, guess what? Congratulations. You played yourself. That just lets me know you're content with being mediocre, bro. And Bradley Beal, you taking that deal, it lets me know you're not interested in winning a championship, but you just want to make your money. And guess what? Yeah, you're a grown man. You're perfectly in your rights to feel that way. But yeah, he's just been the same player, and I have not seen any growth, bro. He's just a volume scorer. And then Kyrie Irving, man, he's just way too good, way too talented and skilled, bro, to not impact the game more than you have. And I'm talking about your entire career. I'm not even talking about just these playoffs, bro. Like outside of LeBron James, what has Kyrie Irving done? Knowing the skill set that he has.
I understand that.
Like, and by the way, me saying Kyrie's overrated is really just me showing respect for him, right? And I know that sounds crazy because he's that good, arguably the most skilled and talented player that's ever donned an NBA jersey. But outside of LeBron James, what the hell have you done?
Marques?
Kyrie was definitely one of mine too. I'm glad that you said that as well because I'm gonna harp on him a little bit too. But I mean, with Kyrie Irving, I mean, at the same time, it's like, yes, we know he's a dynamic scorer, all this other stuff like that. He could do that. But I mean, your best ability is availability. That's one. Availability, he's never there. You know what I'm saying? He's never there. He's never shown. On top of that, he cries about wanting to be the leader of a team. You had 2 opportunities to do that. With Boston, who honestly, that Boston team that you had was more talented than that Cleveland team you ever had, talent-wise. You had way more to work with that Boston team, and you failed. You failed miserably. Then you had another chance with this Brooklyn series. You seen Kevin Durant getting put in jail. You seen that, and they were willing to let you go to work, and you did not say you did not come through at all. They were willing to let you go to work by yourself, then let KD beat them, and you folded. So you had another chance to lead your team to something, and you failed to do it. Same with that Cleveland team before LeBron got there. He failed to do that too. But like my whole thing is like I don't understand how people can have Kyrie this so high up in their rankings as far as point guard list, where you got guys like Damian Lillard, who in my opinion is better than him, who proved as a number one option he could at least take his team deep. Damian Lillard took his team to the Western Conference Finals, but yeah, he got smacked by Golden State. But I mean, who wasn't gonna get
It's
smacked?
because
by
of his
Golden
play
State
style,
team?
bro. Kyrie Irving probably got one of the sexiest play style, and they're in love with it, bro. The dude can
It
do
is.
anything, bro. He can go right between the legs, left, finish, and you name it, he can do it, bro. Cool story.
Yeah.
Can you win?
Oh.
Like
My other one, Bam. I think Bam Adebayo is overrated as hell too. Overrated. First off, everybody keeps trying to crap on Rudy Gobert. They want to crap on DeAndre Ayton and guys like that. Bam has no offensive game either. And we just seen in this Boston series when Robert Williams was out in that game 3, yeah, Bam had the game of his life. Everybody wanted to like get on their hands and knees and worship him. But at the same time, that was expected. You were supposed to do that. And the fact that you barely won that game and you did that on the old Al Horford, who we know Al Horford's that defender. We know. But come on, he's 35 years old. He should not be doing that to you when you're more athletic. And the fact that you finally mustered up 32 points against him, finally, and then after that, you ain't been nowhere to been found in these series, shows a lot about you. And then when Joel Embiid was on that Sixers series, you ate in that series too, because guess what? No Embiid was there. So you were supposed to do that. In that Atlanta series, I expect you to outplay Clint Capella. You should be better than Clint Capella. So Bam to me is overrated because they want to put him in these like top 4 centers in the NBA and all this crap. But Bam just showed when Robert Williams is on him, he sees ghosts. So I don't understand why Bam is to me. Bam and
don't
Kyrie
tell that
right
to
now
Heat fans though.
overrated. Oh, I would tell it to their face.
my homeboy thinks Bam is way better than Karl Anthony Towns, bro. Like,
man, it's ridiculous. He has no offensive game whatsoever. He's hesitant. He's timid.
I don't understand, bro. I don't get it, bro. Like, take an entire off season and just practice a 15-footer, bro. That's it. Like, it blows my mind with these guys, man.
Yeah. They don't care no more. A lot of these guys, a lot of these big men nowadays, they don't want to learn no more how to play on the block no more. They don't want to have a face-up game. None of these centers have a face-up game outside of Joel Embiid. None of them has a face-up game.
You're right.
Kenny?
I got 3 players that come to mind. My first one, this is for you, Brandon. Demetrius Morant.
I agree with you. He's one of them.
Here's why I say Ja Morant is
interesting.
Man, like people was putting Ja in the top. Like after this season, they was putting Ja Morant as a top 5 player in the league, and then on top of that, they try to sit here and tell me this year Ja Morant was better than prime Derrick Rose.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. No, I agree with him on Ja. I just don't want to say that yet because I knew I don't know how nasty I didn't want to say that.
I thought Ja was more overhyped than overrated, but I dig that.
Okay. My second one, Julius Randle.
Oh, that's a good one.
The reason why I say Julius Randle is overrated is because last year Julius Randle had the best season I've ever seen him play. Mm-hmm. And then this for you, Malcolm. And then this season right here, I didn't even know who he was anymore. Like Julius Randle disappointed me so bad. It was like a joke watching him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And my last one is because of these playoffs. I'm gonna go with. Don't get mad when I say this. I'm gonna go with Cat.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, man. Honestly, Cat really just disappointed me in the playoffs. It was games where he was just inconsistent. You know, he was just shooting the ball instead of posting up, being a big man.
He's a shooting guard.
He's not a big. He's not a big. It's not. It's no legit centers in this league no more.
It's a shame, bro. And by the way,
It's
I will
sad.
say this about Ja Morant. I think a lot of that has to do with this JJ Redick podcast and when he had Draymond, and they were just jogging Ja so bad. And I saw a lot of stuff on TikTok, and they had Ja like the top 3 highest IQ and all this other. I think that contributed to a lot of.
That's the biggest cap ever in my life.
Crazy.
They had Ja Morant. To me, I don't think he's better than Trae Young right now. That's just my opinion.
I don't think Ja's better than Luka. I don't think he's better than Trey. I don't think he's better.
Obviously, I'm better than Steph.
He ain't better than Steph.
Not better. He ain't better than Dame.
He ain't better than
Not
Dame.
better than Dame. That's another one people better stop sleeping on. But go ahead.
Yeah, Dame about to be underrated.
I don't think he's better than Chris Paul either.
I can agree. Nah, I could see that because Chris Paul, bro, like, yes, we already know the choking allegations, all that stuff that he can't beat right now. Look at my boy Jay. Now we already know Ja can. We already know that, but at the same time, Chris Paul, every aspect of the game is better than Ja Morant.
You touch the light off.
Like, I mean, let's just keep it real.
Ja coming though. I'll say that.
Oh
man.
yeah, Ja right there though.
Ja's coming is that
Because he got a dog in him that you can't teach, man. So
yeah.
Yo, Jay, what's good with you, bro?
What's up, Brandon? My fault for being late, y'all. My fault.
You was good.
No excuses.
Yeah, light skin.
Both of y'all get off.
Oh,
Yeah, this is a Warriors fan too, right here.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact,
Jay a Warriors fan?
yes.
Oh, he missed everything, man. Damn,
You
man.
did.
I know. I'm talking about
You
I
know
wish
what's
he was
crazy?
here to back me up on some of the stuff I was
Hell
saying.
no.
What you saying?
I have Warriors in 5, bro. Like that's what I was saying. And
I got my team. I gotta support my team, so I gotta be biased. But I'm gonna say like us in like 5 or 6, really 6. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
it's safe is a safe bet, yeah.
Because
I don't understand 5, bro. That's so crazy.
Because I know that team, bro, and I just know it's gonna be 2 games, both at home, definitely in Boston. That I just see the Warriors just collapsing on because they always have those games. Every team has them, but the Warriors, they're either on target or they're just extremely messy, and there's no way of coming back for him. And I just see him doing it on that Boston's defense. So.
And that's the same with us too. We could be on offense. If Marcus Smart hits his shots and is playing like out of his mind, we a tough ass team. Dead ass, bro. We a tough ass team to beat, bro. If Smart's hitting his shots, we are a tough team.
It's just,
but I'm not saying like that. That's iffy though. So it's kind of like
I hate Marcus Smart, bro. I hate him, bro.
I know you do. Everybody hates Marcus Smart. I know.
He's too good defensively to flop like he does, bro. I don't respect.
Here we go with the flopping stuff. Listen, I'm tired of this flopping allegation that y'all be saying.
By the way,
Fat Larry.
Listen. Kyle Lowry is just as bad, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with that, Marcus.
I know you don't agree with that. You don't like Marcus Smart at Boston.
No, I like Marcus Smart. I love Marcus Smart. I love Marcus Smart.
But here, Justin, it's not just that he flops; it's the type of player he is, and then he still flops. There's a distinction.
Because he does it in winning moments.
Bro, it's not because he does it in winning moments. But bro, one of my second favorite player in the NBA right now is probably Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday is probably my second favorite player after Dame.
All right.
Jrue Holiday does not flop, bro. He doesn't flop.
Smart still plays defense. Draymond Green flops too, and he's still a good defender. It's all about being. My thing is this: y'all hate the fact that he knows how to disguise it with good defense. Kyle Lowry, fat ass, legit. Every time he comes up the court, he comes off a pick and roll, leans into a screen, he's falling on the ground, falling every play. Kyle Lowry,
I just don't like my D-boys flopping, bro. I don't like my D-boys to be synonymous with flopping, bro.
Draymond Green won 2 of them joints off of flopping too. What is y'all point?
Nah, I don't know about that, bro.
LeBron James was going to win Defensive Player of the Year 2013, and guess what? He was flopping them in some of those defensive plays. And guess what? That's good defense. I remember Malcolm. Yeah, shout out to you. You watching this? You said yourself, when Kyle Lowry had a flopping play where he acted like he got hit in the face and leaned back. Everybody keeps saying that's a veteran play. So that now that Marcus Smart is a veteran or is going to be a veteran, and he know how to do that early on in his career, he know how to do that.
Not even the best defender in his team either, bro.
Who?
Smart. Low key, bro. Grant Williams has probably been the second best player for Boston these playoffs, bro, after Tatum.
JB.
Low key.
JB.
Low key.
fuck.
So you mean to tell me Marcus Smart ain't the best defender on his team?
This playoffs, it's been Grant Williams hands down, easily.
Grant Williams been the best defender on this team.
On Boston, easily, bro.
I disagree with you. I definitely think Al Horford has been the best
I've never seen a player guard Giannis like Grant Williams has, bro.
Al Horford did that
against Giannis. Al Horford had to hold down Giannis. Let's keep it.
And he had to hold down Bam for even trying to attempt to go off.
Al Horford's doing that, but if he's out in the perimeter, bro, he's getting cooked. Grant Williams is holding down Giannis in the perimeter, in the post,
I don't know about that.
On the floor.
I don't know about that. Al Horford blocked a couple of perimeter shots too, if you ask me.
Yeah, but we saw what happened when Grant
never got beaten off. He never got beaten off. It was times that they threw Al Horford on Jimmy Butler. Just saying, bro.
Hold on, can we talk about the Celtics later? Jake, can you name your
what's your most overrated players, bro?
Most overrated?
Yeah.
I have time to think on that one. Well, who did y'all say?
I said Julius Randle, and Cat.
Okay, I said Kyrie and I said Ja. I don't know Kyrie and what's the other person I said?
I could definitely.
Wizards, bro. I'm having a brain for Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal.
Okay. Who did Marcus?
I said Bam and Kyrie.
I low-key gotta say Cat. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say Kyrie and Ja too. I love Ja, but I'm gonna have to probably put Ja down. I feel like his fans. I feel like it's more so his fans just overrate the fuck out of him low key.
Brandon.
I feel like he has a skill set to be that guy. I just feel like his first real playoff series, the way y'all talk about him, you'll think this nigga had an historic season or historic postseason. This man against the Timberwolves was low key getting exposed type shit. Like he only had like I think one good game. I think what was that like game 2 maybe? I forgot. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like besides that, like he got them good games off of Warriors, then he got injured for the remainder of the series. You got Brandon talking about he's already better than Prime Rose. I'm gonna have him over Prime Rose.
Listen, I didn't say that. I said I'll take him. I'll take him as a player than D Rose.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
What's the difference?
It's not saying I'm taking him all time. Like all time, who's better? Derrick Rose all time better.
So,
but even as a player though, what is John Morant does is better than what Rose
playmaking, shooting. I don't know. It's close. Rebounding, I'll give it into the Ja.
I think, man, I'll be honest with you, bro. 2012?
Yeah.
2011, Derrick Rose was different, bro. Different, man.
I think a lot of people be forgetting about that MVP season, bro, and like how he was just balling out. This man's doing this against LeBron James that's in his prime. You have the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? These guys ain't no scrubs. You know, I believe at that time Melo was on the Knicks at that moment too.
You got traded like at the middle of the season.
Yeah. Thank you.
And it's not like the Bulls had a crazy squad. They had like a very young Jimmy Butler. They had Joakim Noah.
Butler was literally like a water boy at that time.
Nah, Butler. I don't think Butler was on the team that year. I think he got drafted. I think
no. He was on the team. He was just a water boy. He got drafted in 2011.
He wasn't a Butler we know later down the line.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't. He was a defensive guy. Like he's not getting looks like that. But Derrick Rose was different because I from what I remember, no one was staying in front of him, bro. Like I've never seen anyone move like Derrick Rose, bro. It made no sense. I'm like, bro, how does he not tear his ACL every time he cuts, bro? Like it was crazy, man.
Bro, I had to put Ja in there. I love Ja. I respect his game. I think he's gonna be that guy, but just right now, I think his fans are overrating him. I ain't gonna cap. I might even throw in Booker. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I might even throw in Booker in that list.
I don't blame you throwing in Devin Booker. These deep.
Hold on a second, though. Hold on a second. I gotta put that on Booker. Or are you guys basing that on these playoffs? Because
no, I'll base that overall. Devin Booker, like, bro, there's times Devin Booker shoot 1 for 12 for a whole game. Devin Booker defense is overrated too. The man fouls out every time he tries to guard somebody that's of his caliber, if not better than him. So the reason I personally wouldn't overrate Booker is because I don't have Booker. I mean,
high, like I guess other people.
Nah, but I agree though. Yeah, I don't
because
either.
I don't even think Booker should have been first team All NBA. But that's a whole nother story. But
I think first team. I don't think it should be like positionless. Like I don't think it should be like a point guard, shooting guard. I think it should just be like best overall players for like first.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, MB should have. It doesn't make sense how the number 2 guy in the MVP voting doesn't make it. Like you're saying, there's 5 guys better than him. Nah,
exactly. That don't make no sense that he was on second team.
All right, y'all. We're about to do a GOAT player comparison with Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron. So I'm gonna go around the room, every category. So we're gonna go Jay.
Okay.
We're gonna go Kenny, OJ, and Marques.
Bet, come on.
So who are the 3 players? LeBron, Jordan. Who's the 3rd person?
Kobe.
LeBron, Jordan, and Kobe.
Okay, Kobe's not getting nothing.
Yeah. All right. So scoring, Jay. Who we got for scoring?
I'll get to MJ.
Kenny.
My turn. Kobe. I'm just talking. Jordan.
Damn, Kenny, bro.
I was just talking.
Jordan.
Scoring?
Yeah.
That's tough, man. I'm gonna go with Jordan, but that's tough.
Smart.
Jordan. That's not even like. What are we talking about?
Playmaking. Jay.
Okay.
Loki, I'm gonna get that to Bron.
Okay. Kenny.
Bron.
OJ.
Bron, easy.
MJ.
I think Jordan's underrated playmaker, but it's obvious it's LeBron.
Shut up, Bron.
Rebound.
Shut up. You just want LeBron to get something, huh?
Rebounding. Jay.
Bron.
Kenny.
Bron.
OJ.
Bron, I guess. I'm not happy with it. I mean,
Yeah.
6'9" versus 6'6",
Exactly.
6'5".
Right.
I mean, he's a forward close to the rim most of the time, so you better be better at rebounding. So LeBron.
Literally.
All right. So y'all know the order, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Defense. Jordan.
I wish one of y'all would say LeBron, bro.
Oh God.
Jordan.
Mike Jeffrey Jordan, bro.
I'm not giving Bron that defensive.
But hey, LeBron defense, bro, when he's on, hey,
no, that
he's definitely one of the best.
Yeah.
What was it? 2012, 13? Was it?
2013.
Nah, he stopped when he left Miami. He stopped playing defense.
Oh yeah, he did. That's the only thing I can't have him there though. But yeah,
He had to. I'm gonna keep it 100. That was too much energy for him. Boy, getting old.
3-point shooting.
Oh, okay. That's. Oh, I got a good one for that one.
Go ahead.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to. I'll just say Kobe.
LeBron.
Facts.
Kobe.
LeBron.
I'll say it's between them two.
I mean, with LeBron, you're forced to talk about efficiency, but I get it. So it could go either way. But
yeah. Obviously, Jordan never took a lot of threes.
And Kobe took terrible shots.
Wait, was that
mid-range shot?
You said what?
Mid-range shot.
Oh, give me Jordan.
Can it be a tie?
No, pick one.
Yeah, I picked one.
I'm gonna show Kobe love. I'm gonna go Kobe.
Jordan's the greatest mid-range shooter of all time.
I know.
This is a Kobe fan. Kobe fan told you that. You said Kobe. Give me Mike. Give me Mike. Give me Mike. You a biased Laker fan right now.
No, I'm only showing Kobe love. That's
finishing.
Nah, that's
a good one.
Best category.
I ain't gonna catch you. I'll possibly slide that one to Bron, keeping 100 with you. 6'8", dominant force.
I'm gonna go LeBron.
OJ.
I'm gonna go Jordan, bro. It could go either way, but proportionally for his size.
Oh God,
Jordan.
I can see that.
I gotta go Mike too, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, and no, I'm saying in a vacuum without anything, it's easy LeBron James, bro. But like if I'm doing it proportionally per the position and size, then Jordan, yeah.
I definitely gotta go Mike. I definitely gotta go Mike, bro, man. Come on, man. the man jumped so high, bro, and he was finishing over everybody, no matter his size. So it's like LeBron, yes, only because like his size. So it's kind of like it's expected. But I gotta go Mike, man. Mike just had more finesse too on his finishes. But I'll say Mike. But I can see LeBron. Somebody said LeBron. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah. Well, no one said Kobe. I'm good.
All right. Handles.
Give me not Bron. Actually,
Kobe's finally gonna get a category.
Yeah, I was about to say you probably get up to Kobe low key.
Yeah, let's give it to Kobe.
Bean.
Yeah. I got Kobe. Easy.
The only category this man will ever get. So handles. I got Kobe.
All right. Athleticism.
Bron.
Oof, man, that's tough.
Wait, athleticism?
Damn.
Yeah,
I got Jordan.
I got Jordan.
Yep.
no.
I'm gonna go with Jordan on that one.
Oh my gosh, man. I gotta go LeBron, bro. For him to move like how he moves at 6'9", I gotta go LeBron, bro.
That's different type of athleticism, bro.
Like, have you guys seen someone 6'9" in real life, bro? Like, LeBron moves like me, bro. I'm 5'8". I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's yeah, LeBron. That's a
man, 48-inch vertical ain't nothing to scoff at. So I got Jordan.
Deeper bag.
Go ahead.
I hate the bag conversation, bro.
Shit, I mean, I was gonna go Jordan.
I'll get LeBron.
I'll go Jordan. By the way, when you say bag, I take it as a scorer. I don't take it as offensive player. If you guys really take it off offensive player, then it's LeBron. But to me, bag, scorer. So Jordan.
Yeah. My thing with the bag is like, it's so flawed, bro. Cause I don't know, because some people be having like, well, a bag. It's like everybody's different opinions on a bag at this point. That's why I feel like it's so pointless to talk about, because everybody's opinion on bag is different. But if I say bag, I would say Jordan. All right, so I guess I'll say with bag, I'll say overall player. I guess like what they bring to the team and to the game more.
No, when I think of bag, I think of the versatility and your ability to score.
Okay, so you think of like I'm gonna use yours then. So or I might use mine to just. I'll tell you with your logic, I'll say Jordan. But if I say like as overall, I'll probably still say Jordan because he brings it on defense. I think defense is a skill that people just want to throw away. That's a skill that matters, and it's played. Defense is played also. Like that's not a side of the floor that you should ignore. You got to play defense if you want to win. So defense is a skill also that Jordan has. He's really an underrated playmaker. Mid-range shooter we already talked about. Scoring overall we already know this. So I'll probably say Jordan. We talking about like all that one, but yeah. So Jordan.
Clutch gene.
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy, Jordan. Don't say Kobe.
It's not ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous to say.
It would be ridiculous. I don't care.
It's not ridiculous to say Kobe. It's not ridiculous, bro.
It's not.
How is Clutch Gene Kobe Bryant? Where are y'all getting this from? Where?
So Kobe ain't had moments where he was clutch?
Want to know where they get it from, bro? This is where they get it from. Mamba mentality and the highlights of him. And highlights of him shooting over 3 players on the Phoenix Suns in Game 6 when he had wide open teammates. That's where they get it from, bro. For all the clutch shots Kobe shot, bro, some of them were terrible,
terrible shots. Terrible shots. He shot all his game winners were bad shots. He just got 4.
Y'all gotta remember too.
I mean, he still made it though.
Y'all gotta remember too. Clutch ain't just hitting buzzer beater shots. It's just all the plays you are able to contribute to team wise within like that 2-minute frame, whether if it's hitting the shot,
free throws as well,
defense,
free throws, all that. Kobe hit that list.
So we could talk about a play.
Okay, so we're just talking about
Michael Jordan strip Karl Malone, came down, hit a whole snatchback mid-range shot.
Okay, so if we going on clutch, we both going on both sides of the floor.
You could do clutch overall.
Okay.
Like clutch in general, they resonate.
Okay. I'll go Jordan then. If we're just going on both sides of the ball, I'll go Jordan.
Go ahead, OJ.
No, I was gonna say even if someone picked LeBron, I would disagree. I wouldn't be mad at that, bro, because he's had
I wouldn't either.
Like the
I think LeBron's more clutch.
I think there was one playoffs, bro. He hit a game winner, like 2 against the Pacers. He had 1 against Toronto. This little horse shot.
Yep.
So he's had some moments, man.
And I think LeBron's more clutch than Kobe all the time.
Facts.
If you want to ask me,
he definitely be having them plays like Game 7, 2016 Finals.
Blocked on Andre Iguodala. Like, come on, bro. Everybody talk about the Kyrie shot, but come on, that block was clutch. That was a clutch block.
That play up. Keeping 100.
Down the stretch in that 2013 Finals, everybody talk about that Ray Allen shot. Before that, LeBron hit a clutch streak to put them up. So LeBron to me was more clutch. I just think Kobe Bryant's just overrated as a clutch player. But
all right, last one. Better overall.
Jordan.
Kenny?
I'm not doing this.
No, you gotta say
it. Do it, bro.
Leave me out of this.
Do it, bro. Say LeBron, bro.
LeBron.
There you go.
What, you think LeBron's better than Jordan?
I'm not doing this.
Yes. We don't have to do it.
I'm not doing it. I hate doing this.
Caught at least 20 bodies on TikTok, bro, and other platforms.
I've been catching bodies too, bro. I've been catching mad bodies too, bro.
I don't like doing a Jordan LeBron debate. It's getting annoying now. So,
but that's your claim to fame, though, bro. That is your claim to fame on TikTok. That's your thing, bro. Like,
but it's crazy how we go down.
I love your videos, bro, on that.
That's exactly why I did this. Exactly.
You saw my LeBron is the GOAT video?
Not all of them, bro. Yeah.
That boy be slurping, bro.
But yeah, Jordan, easy.
Come on, Michael Jordan. It's not even. What's the conversation?
At this point, I just don't like doing it. I hate doing it.
Because you lose every time.
It's not even about losing. No, I beat people when it comes to like LeBron.
You
and
beat
Jordan.
casuals.
Like,
it's
annoying.
You beat casuals.
I got a question.
Yo,
I'm gonna explain this later. Who would you rather have on your team, Steph Curry or AD?
Oh my gosh,
Steph Curry easily.
Oh my god,
not even close.
Oh my
not even close.
So that boy Kenny Diorr right there, bro. He said he'll take AD over over.
Bro, look.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about Anthony Davis or like which?
Yeah, we talking about Anthony Davis.
Listen. I only said that because of the 2020 season. Literally, that's the only reason why I said that. So, please.
You even had AD over Giannis. Cut it out.
Don't put me on the bus. I'm going off the 2020 season.
Now he throwing 2020 season out there when he in front of all these people.
Right. Even when AD's healthy, bro, let's not forget this dude against the Phoenix Suns was settling for jumpers against Jay Crowder, like fadeaway jumpers, bro. It's not even available, but that's another topic.
He don't got a back to the basket game either. He plays soft too.
Yes, literally.
What's the next topic?
All right, y'all. So shout out to the people in the chat, man. We got like 15 people in here. It's love. And comment down below, y'all. What's the order? Because we're about to do a draft next. It's for the NBA playoffs this year. For all the players that was in the draft, we're about to do a draft. So comment down below an order, y'all. And I'll pull it up right quick.
Bad. I can't wait. My team finna go undefeated.
Did anybody ask?
So comment the order, chat.
Just know.
Inside, I see you in here. What's up, bro? What's up?
The Raiders suck.
That's crazy.
This is coming from a Rams fan, by the way. Oh, bro, we gotta tell you this, OJ.
No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. No.
You said what?
We're not doing this.
This man said in chat one time. He said, "I'm a Rams fan and a Cardinals fan." How does that make any sense? He said he was a Rams and Cardinals fan.
Can I explain first?
Can I
explain first?
That's crazy, bro.
Can I explain first?
No, I have a friend that's a Giants fan and he also likes the Eagles, bro. You guys would get along very well. That's crazy to me, bro.
OJ, guess when he said this too? He said this last season when both teams were low-key favorited to go to the Super Bowl at one point.
That is
no. I said no, and then he corrected me because I said I like Kyler Murray and I like DeAndre Hopkins because those are like my favorite players in the league. That and then
No,
but here's the thing, though. Honestly, though, that's an NBA thing. That's like I'm not a Warriors fan. I'm a Curry fan. That's more of an NBA thing. Like NFL is more like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's your
team
squad.
base.
Like
it's team based.
how am I supposed to know that? I
you know that now.
I know that. I know that now.
All right,
Oh, Kenny, bandwagon Diorr.
I guess.
I hate the Rams, bro.
Yo,
Oh,
can y'all see it? Can y'all see it on the screen?
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's an all-time draft or just current?
Nah, all in the NBA playoffs this year.
Why you gotta put me last?
Oh, so the point guard, that's easy.
So we doing all players that was in the playoffs this year, even eliminated. All right.
And Marques, you got since you last, you get 2 picks at the.
All right, that's cool.
We're doing the snake draft. All right, so first up we got Jay. You can pick. It don't have to be in order. Just choose.
Okay.
So Jay, first pick. Who you got?
Curry. Get him off the board.
Of course.
Gotta get my guy off the board.
All right, Kenny.
Give me Tatum.
Bro, I hate you, bro.
Actually, I'm gonna see how
he did that on purpose, bro.
I'm gonna see how long
y'all
it's
it's cool, though. It's better players. It's cool.
Give me Giannis.
I knew it.
Oh my god!
I knew
It's expected, bro. OJ, don't sell me, bro.
OJ,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to go Luka, bro. But the thing is, what position we're gonna put him in?
I'll put him at the
it
one.
don't matter, man.
Small
OJ,
forward?
No, put him at the 1.
It's up to you, I think.
Yeah, I'll put him at the 1. Pump it. I'll put him at the 1. Yeah, that's fine. Give me Luka.
All right,
Marques, you got 2 picks.
Give me all right. So give me Kevin Durant.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I thought we're picking them as they are now. We're like, are we assuming that they're in their prime?
No, just in these playoffs.
No, we were just doing like overall, just in the playoffs, like drafted players.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, because I completely.
No, we was doing right now. We was doing like right now. Nah, but I'm saying like it's off of just overall. All right, so give me KD. Then third, give me Jokic.
I hate you.
Damn, that's tough.
All right, screw you since you want to take Tatum. I hate you.
All right, OJ.
I'm next.
Yeah, you next.
Damn. I gotta look at this ranking. That's all the teams I was fucking.
Ovo said, "Why you take Tatum?"
Right, bro.
Give me.
You don't even like Tatum, bro.
I do like Tatum.
Give me Ja. Put Ja the shooting guard.
Oh, he really just stole my pick. Oh my god!
Oh, it's a snake draft. It's a snake draft. You going back to okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, John Moran and Luka? OJ? Ugh.
That's nasty though.
That backcourt.
I wish it was.
That's a tough backcourt, bro.
Woo-hoo. Give me Kyrie, man. Give me Kyrie. I'm going Kyrie. All right, Kenny.
Hey, Brandon, move Tatum to the 4. Give me BI.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
Okay, good. He's on the board. Let's go.
All right, Jay, you got 2 picks.
Please don't.
Give me Embiid.
Dad, bro, how did you Embiid, bro? How did you guys?
I'm not tripping. I got Jokic. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, you got
Jokic. I picked Ja. I knew Embiid was going next, bro. But
I'm glad y'all let this guy on the board. I'm glad y'all let this guy on the
one more
board.
pick.
I got one more.
I need small forward.
Small forward. You know what?
Please don't.
I'm gonna have to take Jimmy.
Dang, bro.
Give me Jimmy.
Oh, y'all tripping. Hold on. All right. I'm still in good hands.
That's fine.
All right, Kenny.
I'll take Booker.
Oh my god, you black mother.
We live, Marques. We live, Marques.
That's why I cut myself off.
I'm fine with that Booker.
Oh man.
I hope nobody thinks.
I really don't know.
Hey, pray y'all don't take this dude.
Shut up.
No.
I'm going James Harden.
You're retarded. Yes.
Bro.
I think I'm losing somebody. I think I'm missing somebody.
You selling like you did in the verses.
Wait, what's your team?
I'm up.
Yeah, you up.
Give me Jaren Jackson. Y'all sleeping on him.
Hey, low key, he did have a good, postseason.
I need an interior defender.
Marques, you got 2 picks.
Okay.
Don't forget about 6-man and Colts too. That's still up there.
All right, so give me power forward. I gotta look at that.
I need a center.
Hold on. Okay, power forward. I gotta think of all these teams that was in the playoffs.
Okay. We straight.
Okay, point guard. Give me
Take the geezer, Chris Paul.
Nah, skip that. Point guard. Give me Trey.
Oh my God! He stole my pick.
Give me Ice Trey.
Oh my God! He stole my pick.
Bro, why'd you draft Booker instead of Trae Young?
That's what you get.
I didn't think he was gonna pick him.
That's what you get for screwing me over.
Oh my God! You stole my pick.
Power forward. You know what? Give me power forward. Give me Bam.
That's a good one.
Jesus. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a tall lineup.
Got to match up against Giannis and all that.
Kyrie, Harden.
OJ.
Yeah, for my shooting guard, give me Zach LaVine.
Good pick.
That was a good pick.
They got a small lineup though. What kind of
Let's
small
go though.
lineup?
That's one thing about him. Let's go.
All right, let me think.
I like my team the best so far. Although Jay, man, Butler,
The J
Curry,
team.
Jay, that's my competition.
I'm
That's
gonna go for my coach early.
Damn.
I'm gonna go Monty Williams.
Curry, Butler, and
Okay.
Jordan.
Oh, I know. I should have been creative with it, bro. Never mind.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. There's another point guard left on here.
I need rim protection, so I'm gonna go with Gobert.
Jokic eating that man alive.
Sound good.
Bro.
Jay, 2 picks.
2 picks. Okay, I'm gonna get my 6-man out the way. Give me Hero.
Good pick.
And for my shooting guard, I'm gonna take. Actually, let me see if I can get. Hold on, I'm gonna look at this real quick. Give me Donovan Mitchell.
Good pick.
All right, Kenny.
Can I get teams that was in the play-in?
Not playoffs.
No playoffs.
Okay.
Playoffs.
All right, this man. Look at this man, bro.
Hey, I'm just making sure.
This man be trying to break the system.
Give me CP. Wait, hold on. Can I change my pick? Hold on.
No.
Oh, you already said, bro.
You already said it.
I hate you, Brandon.
You already said it. You already said it.
Oh, that's all cool. It's good. I ain't tripping.
Give me Cat.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
That's it.
You got the soft center.
OJ, who you got?
I guess I have no choice but to go with. I get. Who got? We got Bam, and then Valanciunas, Vucevic. I'll take Bam just for the defense, bro. Give me Bam.
Yeah.
And Bam too.
Marcus got Bam already.
Okay, Vucevic then.
Mercy already had Bam. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I picked my power forward.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah, I got some shooters on my team.
All right, bet. Since this gonna be slept on. All right, I'm gonna let you finish typing that out.
Go ahead, Marcus.
All right, 6 man. Let me get Lou Williams.
Wait, what team was
Can't
he
get a
on?
six man.
He was
He on the Hawks. He was on the
Oh,
Hawks.
Yeah.
We get
Oh, wait,
Lewis as a six man.
Fuck. They were in the playoffs. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good, Jay.
All right,
My bad.
shooting guard. Let me get Ant-Man himself, Anthony Edwards.
Good pick.
All right, OJ. You got 6 men and coach left.
Give me Udoka for coach. Actually, no. Give me
That's
Steve Kerr.
so
Steve Kerr.
Thank God. Thank God.
Okay. I'm shocked this man didn't get picked. I'm going DeMar DeRozan.
Good pick.
Okay.
I ain't worried about him. I got KP.
All right, Kenny.
Give me Spo for coach.
Spo. Wait, hold on.
Eric Spoelstra.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. All right, Jay.
Give me Chris Middleton for power forward. And give me Marques. I'm sorry I have to do this to you.
I hate you.
Give
I
me
really do.
coach.
I hate you so much, bro. This is so ridiculous, bro.
That's crazy.
Man, you don't.
That's crazy, bro.
All right, Kenny. You got last pick. You got 6 man.
Give me Jordan Poole.
Dang. You. Dang, I really don't know.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. I know someone else you could. I can think of 2 people that'll be a good 6 man.
Yeah, me too. Who you got, Brandon?
I really don't know. I can't. Yeah, I really don't know. What's some names? I don't know. What's some names out there?
Gary Payton II.
You got a dude from the Mavericks. I forgot his name. I ain't gonna catch you. You got Maxey.
You got
Maxey starts. You got Matisse Thybulle.
Well, you could put him as a 6 man though.
he ain't no 6. Matisse Thybulle trash. You get
Cam Johnson.
yeah, you got Cam Johnson, Derek White.
I'm gonna go Cam Johnson.
Good pick.
God, your defense is terrible.
Who?
For my 6 man, he probably starts, but I'm going Mikal Bridges. He's not good enough to where we can just accept it.
Mikal starts, I think.
So you can't put him as 6 man.
I mean,
Yeah, he's a starter.
Was Maxey picked?
No.
I'll give you Maxey pad.
All right. Coach.
Oh, man. Peak Steve Nash.
Coach. Coach, let me get
Your Doc Rivers.
Shit bag. All right, skip it. Coach, let me get Jason Kidd.
Nice.
Okay,
I would pick the coach from Memphis.
All right, chat. Who won?
No, Jason Kidd was better.
It was.
It's between Jay and OJ, honestly.
Keep it 100. Come on.
To me, it's between Jay and me, bro. It's between Jay and me, bro.
No.
Kenny's teams are worse.
Not at all.
But here's the thing, though. Jay's team's nice, but if we think about Donovan Mitchell and Jimmy Butler, it's kind of nasty. I don't know.
Bro, my team is the best fit wise, bro. Look. Like it's so
No, my fit is real nice too.
Okay,
man.
we got one for Jay.
Yeah. Come on.
We got 2
KD
Jay.
and Jokic?
We got 2 Jay.
Yeah.
My team already has chemistry, bro, because Levine plays with Vucevic and Jaren
My
plays
team
with
does too. I got Chris Paul, Booker.
Kenny's team's some cheeks.
Not really.
Hey, Kenny, Insider
That's
said
what they say. I ain't saying
A.
What do you say?
Your team is A. That's
Okay.
what Insider said.
And the Raiders are A.
Speaking of Raiders, we're about to get into football in just a minute. In a little bit.
I got Paul, Booker. I got some shooters on my team.
I only want to start with the one got to go. We're going to start with the tier list, man. We really about to start with this tier
I
list.
like my team, bro. If this was a real team. This
For what, football?
Yeah, football ranking NFL teams. Yeah,
There's no.
Bro, my team's so clean, bro. Ice Trey, KD, and Jokic. Come on.
hey. It looks like you won, Jay. Looks like you won. You got a better team.
I ain't gonna lie, Marques got the best team in my opinion.
Who Marcus got? He
Yeah,
got
that's
Trey.
your opinion.
He got Trey, Edwards, KD, Bam, and Jokic. That's a nasty team.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
You should be.
I'm more
You
worried
ain't even got
about
the best. You ain't even got the best center on the team. I probably got the best player on the team, bro.
Brandon's
Out of
team
everybody.
has no defense.
Giannis
At
don't got
all, at all, bro.
Okay, I'm seeing
Bro,
it.
Giannis ain't making up for no Kyrie and James Harden assisted like a
DeMar DeRozan don't got defense.
No.
What?
No. Tatum, Gobert, and Ingram got a little bit of defense.
Especially Tatum and Gobert and Chris Paul.
And I can use Brandon Ingram's length.
This man got blessed at the first pick. That's all it was.
You said what?
He just got blessed at they saw the Steph Curry and Embiid picks and started running with him. That's all it
you
was.
need, man. That's all you need, man. All right, what's next?
Tier list. We're gonna start the tier list.
What are we doing?
We're ranking NFL teams 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 to 15, so forth.
Current?
Oh, we gonna get this
For
right.
this coming season.
The last people on your show, when they did that tier list, that was horrible.
Terrible.
We're doing
Hey.
teams off right now, correct?
You said
Yeah.
what? Yeah,
We're doing
team
teams
like
okay.
Dolphins got Tyreek Hill and all that type of stuff. It's like a prediction ranking.
I was
Yeah.
making sure.
All right, we're gonna use the same. We're gonna use the. Should we use the same?
Are we gonna go bottom up or top down?
You said what?
Are we gonna go bottom up or top down?
One is the best team. Two.
No, I'm saying, are you gonna start with the best teams and work your way down, or vice versa?
Nah, it's right here. It's already.
Always go each team we see.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You're gonna
Yeah,
just place where they're at. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
All
Jay,
right,
we'll
bro.
use the same lineup. We'll use the same lineup.
Who goes first?
Oh, Jay. Jacobs. Jay.
Titans.
Yeah, Titans. Who you got? Where you got them ranked?
Man, I don't know. I guess like 11, 15.
I like it.
All right. Kenny, you got the Dolphins.
I'll say 16 through 20.
And then put my Bucks hat on for this one, man. Rams got lucky in the playoffs. That's what we need to know.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh. Come on, talk that talk.
I got the Jets. I'm gonna put them 21 to 25. I'm not gonna lie. I think they could be a good team.
Yeah, the new additions, I can see that. It depends on Zach Wilson.
OJ, you got the Bengals.
Second tier, orange, 8 through 10.
6 through 10. Wow.
They're a top 10 team.
Okay. Marques, you got the Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get them 6 through 10, but it could change.
That's a tough one, bro, because you don't know what Watson
In
you're gonna
front
get.
of the Bengals or behind?
They have one of the best O lines in the league, top 5.
And then they got
all the weapons. Amari Cooper, Chubb. That's why I gotta give them 6 to 10.
And then
Are you a Patriots fan?
No, I'm a Broncos fan.
Oh, Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
Jay.
I'll put them behind the Bengals.
You said what?
I say tell them your team in the chat.
I don't want to, bro.
Go ahead, Jay. It's all
I'm
right.
a Bears fan, bro. Sadly, I'm a depressed Bears fan.
Jay, it's okay. You get a pass. You can switch teams, bro.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Jaguars.
Yeah,
I put them in the same tier as the Jets. I feel like they just got a bunch of average players that they overpaid like shit.
in front or behind of the Jets?
I'll put them behind. I'll just leave them right there.
Okay.
We'll change later.
Kenny, you got the Lions.
They're one. Jared Goff is on the team. I'm just playing.
Yes.
They're trash.
Okay.
I don't know. I think they'll surprise people. Oh, let me stop.
All right. I got the Vikings.
I'll go 11.
I put them 11 to 15.
Yeah. I put them up over the Titans though.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, OJ got it. That's crazy. He got the Bucks. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That one.
Is grass green? Is water wet? Or the Bucks a top 5 team? Absolutely, man. Put them on top. Stop playing with me, man. It's light work over here, man.
The Tampa Bay Tom Brady's.
Hey man, I left my Broncos hat.
All right, 49ers. I'm gonna put them.
Remember, before you make your decision,
Yeah,
Trey
Trey
Lance
Lance
is gonna take control of that offense.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
They got Trey starting.
I
And they lost some key free agents.
No. Not
What?
6 to 10.
They went to the playoffs.
They're not 6 to 10.
I'm putting them there. I'm putting.
Is Debo's situation like it's still up in the air?
No,
still on the team.
it really depends if Debo plays.
They say he gonna play because I guess Kyle Shanahan's gonna probably change the play.
You know what? I'm gonna be fair. I'll put 11 to 15 in front though.
Cause they got so many questions going into this year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take a steep drop personally.
They'll still find a way to beat the Rams though.
Rams won.
Who's next? I think it's Kenny, if I'm not mistaken.
Atlanta. Do you guys even know who the starting quarterback for Atlanta is?
And
Marcus
Mariota.
Mariota.
Yeah, trash.
Man, I lost the order. I think it's Mark. Is it Kenny next, or is it Marcus?
Jay.
Come on.
No,
What?
I thought it was Marcus.
No, it's me. I ain't even go.
My
Yeah,
fault.
Mark.
Yeah, Atlanta garbage. Terrible.
Basuda.
That's crazy.
Trash.
Oh, boy, some boo-boo.
All right. I think we go back to Jay.
Well, I'm going to a Baltimore game this year.
You are?
Yeah, versus the Browns in Baltimore.
That's gonna be a good game though.
Yeah, low key it is.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
All right, we got Ravens, Jay.
11 to 15.
Where at?
Ravens 11 to 15.
I can see it.
I think the Ravens.
I actually like it, bro. I like 11
Yeah, I like
just because, like,
I'll put
Lamar
it for the
Jackson,
Vikings.
man, he's regressed. Let's see. Like, he
Where at, Jay?
I mean, he's been hurt though.
He has been hurt.
Put him in front of the Vikings.
Okay.
I'll put them over the 49ers.
Damn, y'all got the 49ers better than
Okay.
Baltimore?
Yeah, just put him in front of 49ers.
That's
here.
crazy.
I would have
Yo,
put Baltimore top 10. I would have put Baltimore
Yeah, I
top
would
10.
have too.
But it's all good. All right.
I'm only sketchy because I got to stay health.
The
Kenny
Bears are
next.
trash.
Them
Wow.
boys 21-25. You tweaking. Don't put them at trash.
They're trash.
They
Yeah,
It's
21-25.
Kenny's pick, though. It's Kenny's pick.
They're
It's
trash.
Kenny.
They're moving on to 21-25 later.
Where at, though, in trash?
They're better than the Falcons and the Lions, so put them right
That's
there.
crazy.
We'll see what Justin Fields does this year. I'm excited to see if he makes
All
a
right,
That man
I
said
got
he trusts
Cowboys.
Zach Wilson.
I got the Cowboys.
Dallas Cowgirls.
The Bears are
The Dallas failures,
AKA this our year.
aka the Dallas Dak Prescotts.
Kenny crazy.
AKA
I'm putting him in front of the Titans.
the Dallas Trap House Sports.
Okay.
I like it. 15. Yeah, 11, 15. Yeah.
OJ, you got Texas.
Is there a tier below trash, or is that the lowest?
I put him in behind, like in the end. How about that?
Just put him in the black. You see the black background, right? No. Just have him be the last one.
Boy, it's definitely some shit.
Marcus, you got Colts.
I got the Colts. Hey man, they're gonna be better with Matt Ryan this year than Carson Wentz. So I got the Colts 11 through 15. I got the Colts over Tennessee.
Okay.
I actually hear a lot of people saying that Matt
That
Ryan.
means Titans are moved down.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, man.
What, Matt Ryan changing the Colts?
I know. I think Matt Ryan is trash, bro, and that's coming from a. But if he doesn't have an excellent offensive line, he's terrible. But we'll see.
He do though.
It's better now. It is
Yeah,
better
Colts,
now.
yeah, it's better.
And
Jay, you got the Rams.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, put the boys behind
Yes,
the
sir.
Texans.
Spike.
the Rams
Put them
are.
behind the Texans.
The Rams should be in front of the Bucks.
No, I said trash. Put them behind the Texans. Right there. No, put them behind the Texans. I said put them behind the Texans.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah, right there. No, I said behind the Texans.
Jay, be for real,
Keep
bro.
them right there. Keep them right there. Yes. On to the next one. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Hey, honestly, I agree with that, bro. I agree with that.
That's tough.
All right, where at though?
I said behind the Texans.
He's so serious.
The Rams should be in front of the Bucks.
Yeah, I get it. I'll put the Rams.
Jay, be for real, bro.
The Rams are 1.
You are saying this like as if I'm laughing or smiling, bro.
He laughing on the inside.
The Chargers. It's gonna be interesting to see where you guys play the Chargers.
Kenny, where you got the Chargers at? You been hyping
Chargers?
I got
the tough one.
I got Chargers 6 through 10, but I'm gonna put them in the middle of the Bengals and Browns.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Uh-oh.
Trash.
OJ.
Trash. Put them at trash.
Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So tough, man. Put them behind the Browns.
Oh my god.
Actually, nah. Put them behind the Ravens.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, that's respectable.
Behind the Ravens.
Oh, behind the Ravens. Oh,
Yeah, behind the Ravens.
All right.
Yeah, y'all suck, William.
Marques, you got
They had a hell of an offseason.
No,
I got the Washington football team.
They're still frauds.
Commanders. Yeah.
Okay. Give me. All right. Put the Commanders at. I think they're better than. I'll put them at a 16 through 20. Put them over the Dolphins.
Okay.
Come on, they're better than all the teams behind them, bro. They have a better team. Chase Young coming back and all.
Oh, so you want you said behind the Dolphins, right?
No, in front of the Dolphins.
Oh,
In front of the Dolphins.
All right, okay.
Dolphins are behind them.
Jay, you got the Chiefs.
That's obviously 1 and 5.
Okay. Where at though?
I'll put them behind right there.
All right.
Actually, I gotta see. Yeah, I'll keep them right there.
Kenny, you got the Saints. They've been doing some stuff this offseason.
Underrated, if you ask me.
I will put them 11 through 15.
All right, where at?
Jameis Winston.
He had a good year last year before he got hurt.
Bum. He's a bum, bro. Don't buy it, bro.
I would put.
I'm not buying it. Trust me, I'm not. I don't think the Saints.
I will put the Saints over the Cowboys.
That's a stretch, but okay.
I mean, the Cowboys lost key people.
Quick question: did the Saints pick up a coach?
No, they hired within their organization.
Oh,
they had, I think they had that Allen guy.
All right, I got the Giants.
That's Sean Payton being gone is gonna be big, but yeah.
I got the Giants. They trashed me. I'm gonna put them right there.
He said the Giants better than the Texans. The Texans gonna be surprising people a little bit.
I think they are.
I put them behind freaking. Who's next? OJ, you got Eagles.
I think the Eagles are actually gonna win the division, bro. Put the Eagles behind the 49ers.
That's fair.
Yeah, the Eagles looking gonna be good this year. They should be. NFC trash.
It all comes down to Jalen Hurts, man. If he can take a kind of a big step up, really, his passing in the pocket, yeah, they're a problem.
They're gonna be a problem because they built that team good this offseason.
Marques, you got the Steelers.
Wow, 1 pick before that. That's crazy. Pittsburgh, they got Mitch Trubisky.
The GOAT.
But their whole other team surrounding him is really good. Plus Mike Tomlin. So give me 16 through 20 for the Steelers.
Kenny Pickett could low key play this year though.
But that's a question mark though.
Pittsburgh might low key lose every division game. That's crazy, man.
All right, where
16 through 20. I think they're better than the Commanders.
Okay.
Just
put them over
defense.
Put them over the Titans too, because their defense is just too good. But they're right there. I think they're right behind the Colts. You go, right there.
All right, Jay. Again,
put them, the Broncos. This could change. But I'm gonna put them 6-10 being the best.
Wow. Okay.
I love the love. I love the love.
That's crazy.
Six
I
to
don't think
10.
so.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous.
Isn't
That's wild.
Jerry Judy's out for the whole year, right?
No, you're not. No, we
I thought he was
everybody back. We got them all back. Nobody out for the year.
No, something happened to Jerry Judy. Didn't like he's hurt or something?
He got arrested, but like he's out now. He's released.
Oh, okay.
They say he's not facing no charges.
And then you guys lost Noah Fant.
Bro.
Yeah, I mean, Russell Wilson's nice, so I'm not mad at that.
The Broncos are better than the Bengals.
That's not ridiculous. We have a better
The
quarterback.
Broncos defense is nice, bro. They have the best secondary in the league too.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Ken, you got the Packers.
6-10.
Yeah,
Where at?
They're over the Broncos.
That's crazy.
Fuck no.
No. I'm sorry. Yeah, because they did lose Devontae Adams, but the Packers.
But here's the thing, though. Look at the division they're playing in. It's a much easier division than the Broncos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
West.
I put them 6-10.
Only because of the division. Because team-wise, we're a better team, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the Packers got a good defense this year.
So
that's a new system.
Panthers?
Russell Wilson is coming in, so he's gonna take up some time.
They got Sam Darnold coming for his MVP season.
The Panthers.
yeah,
Hey, give Ovo a shout out.
shout out to Ovo, man. Shout out to
Yo,
I'm putting behind. I'm gonna put him 21-25. I'm putting behind. All right, so OJ, you got
The Cardinals are gonna be terrible this season. That's my prediction, bro. I'm gonna put them behind Pittsburgh. I think they're gonna have a terrible season.
behind Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is Kyler playing?
Kyler's still playing. Every year, bro, a random team is just terrible out of nowhere. And I think that it's gonna be Arizona, man.
That means they ain't Giants out the list. That's crazy.
Hey, that trash.
It's a hot take, though. The Arizona, where I put them, that is a hot take, I admit.
Jay, you got the
I thought it was Marques.
oh yeah, Marques, my fault. Marques. You got Bills.
Oh, Bills easily 1 through 5, and I'm gonna be honest, they're right behind the Rams, right in front of the Bucks.
Respect. Jay, don't mess this up, bro.
Just do it, Jay.
Don't
Be 100, bro.
Brandon, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, dog.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at you. Hold on, I'm gonna look at you. Jake, talk to me. What?
Y'all suck.
Look,
take that hat off.
Me, the Bears, and the Seahawks.
No, don't you do it.
If we trash, y'all gotta be trash.
No. Who's the quarterback for the Seahawks?
Huh?
Dino Smith.
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock?
Yeah.
That's the only quarterback. Bro, all we need is a quarterback and we'll be fine. We're not a bad team.
All I need is $1 million and I'll be fine too, man.
Come on. We all need a quarterback. That's all we need.
Okay. Either y'all 25 or y'all are trash.
You're not higher than that, bro. You're not higher than that.
That's crazy. Where at 21-25? Where at?
I'm saying like either y'all like literally 25.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. The Seahawks are gonna be sleep, bro. Like
y'all are trash.
I'll give them 21 through 25. Though. I don't think they're that bad, but they're not no Cowboys or Saints. Y'all not better than none of those teams, bro.
What?
I just say y'all probably at the last. I feel like y'all like.
You're not better than the Cowboys. You're not better than the Saints. You ain't better than the
they're in rebuild mode, bro. They shouldn't. Exactly. If I'm a Seahawks fan, I wouldn't even want them to win that many games, bro. If I'm being honest.
So I'll be told. That's what we be telling this man.
If he's 21-25, you gotta replace something. You gotta place.
In the NFL, bro, I'd rather win 2 games than win 6 games.
Is he at the end? Like, is it at the end?
I say y'all behind the Jacks to keep it 100 with you, Drew. I don't think Drew Lock better than. I feel like as long as you got Drew Lock on your team, y'all gonna be booty butt.
Crazy. That's crazy. That's all we need is a quarterback. All right. Last one. Ken, you got Patriots.
I'm gonna put them. Let me see.
Right behind the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them 16-20.
All right, where at?
Behind the Vikings.
The dirty Vikings.
Oh, behind the Vikings. Okay.
Nasty.
All right. So we're gonna start with OJ. Since
Oh
you
my
next.
God, the Cardinals are that low?
No,
Yeah,
you
that
just
was my hot take.
OJ, since you next, you can bump any team. You
I
can
can
bump
what?
you can bump up any team. Like you can bump them up. Like anything you see wrong with this list, you can bump it up. Bump
Yeah,
them up.
I'll actually bump my own player, my own team. I'm gonna
Okay.
put the Cardinals behind the Cowboys, so I'll just bump up a little bit.
All right, but behind the Cowboys.
Yeah,
Okay. So, all right. Marcus, you got anything?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, hold on. There's an open spot. That means Packers are a top 5 team because there's a bump up. Hold on.
Unless he moves our Broncos up top 5, Marcus.
I'm not doing that. They still new, a new head coach and stuff, so ain't there yet.
All right. All right. There we go.
Okay, that's better. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is a very solid list. Looking at it,
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I'm gonna be honest, because Baltimore they also got the best secondary in football. On top of that, Lamar was hurt. Before that, they were like 8-2. Give me Baltimore. I'm putting them over the Chargers.
I'm not mad at that. I'm really not mad at that.
Because I don't think Baltimore should be that good. You could argue them over the Bengals too, but
Okay. Jay, any?
I'm sorry. Y'all can hate me for this. But if the Seahawks can be in 21-25,
Oh my God, Jay, but leave my team alone.
I'm not attacking your team. I'm asking a question. Why are the Bears trash, but Seahawks can be at 21-25?
and Justin Fields is better than both of their quarterbacks they got over there, if you ask me.
Okay.
But the only thing with that is though, they also got a good coach and their defense is a little bit better than yours. Pete Carroll. So I mean, it's your bump, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's your bump, bro.
I'm putting my team.
Cause I haven't used my bump.
I ain't putting them no higher. Just 21-25.
All right. Where at though? Like at the end?
Yeah, I'll put it by your team. But at the end, it don't matter if they behind. It don't matter.
It's all right. Kenny?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like y'all sleeping on the Cardinals. Cause how long is D Hop out for?
No, he should be good for the season.
Yeah. And then
you just can't trust Kyler Murray, bro. The dude is just one of the most inconsistent quarterbacks.
But then again,
but they got because they got him and they got D Hop and Marquise Brown, and then on the defense they got JJ Watt gets hurt too much.
But they still have not addressed their defense, bro. They have one stud on defense. That's Buda Baker. That's it, bro. Chris Jones had a good first game. That was it. He exposed Taylor Lewan. After that, he was just average, man. Same with JJ.
I mean, they still got Isaiah Simmons too.
I forgot.
They also lost Chandler Jones too, though. So it's like they might take a step back.
I'll put the Cardinals over the Vikings. I'll put them over the Eagles too. My fault.
Wow. Hey, Malcolm said D-Hop is out for 6 games. So if that changes anything.
Oh yeah, because of the PED stuff, the suspension.
Yeah.
That I ain't gonna lie.
I can't.
Brandon, put Arizona over the 49ers.
So who's their receivers? Because they also lost Christian Kirk, right, to the Jets, I think. So they got who? Isabella?
Yeah, they got D-Hop, Brown, and Isabella
for 6 games.
But if you ask me, Cliff Kingsbury is not a good coach either like that.
So who is the Cardinals' ex-receiver, bro? Isabella?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the Cardinals, I think they were fine where they was.
Good luck with that, bro. You're Isabella as your ex-receiver for the first 6 games. Well, they still have AJ Brown. Not AJ Brown.
AJ Green.
He's washed.
Yeah, he's washed.
I don't know where I'm gonna put my. But I can't use Seattle because Jay already used it, so I can't use my team. But
damn, y'all put Seattle back to trash. I missed that.
it's crazy. They hate my team. It's crazy. But I'm not gonna lie. I might move 49ers up because they was in playoffs and all that last year.
But they lost a lot of key players though.
Who they lose?
They lost Quan Williams. They lost DJ Jones, who's probably one of the best interior linemen outside of Aaron Donald in the league. Tart is a free agent still. They ain't bring him back. You probably about to lose Debo. If not, he's gonna just hold out and not play a game for y'all.
And even if Debo does play, the dude is always banged up. His usage rate is so much that he's always like lingering from an injury, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
Kittle is always hurt. Like,
and then it's like you don't know what you're getting out of Trey Lance. He's a question mark.
Yeah, Trey Lance is a major question mark.
I'm putting Saints to 11-15. I'm putting them ahead of the Vikings.
Bro, the NFC West is just not gonna be as good as it was in years past, bro. I'm telling you, right? They got replaced by the AFC West.
So this the tier list, chat.
I'm not gonna lie, the Vikings are better than the Saints.
Nah. Yeah. I like what they got over there, man. They got MT coming back. Got Kamara. They got Olave.
I mean,
they don't have a coach, bro.
The Vikings have an underrated defense too.
That's what I have to remember with Jameis Winston, bro. If you don't have a good coach to rein him in, he's just gonna start slinging.
He was doing good before he got hurt, though. Keep it real.
Damn. Oh, you said what?
Jameis Winston. He was doing good last season before he got hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think y'all disrespecting Winston. He finally got LASIK eye surgery, so he can see now.
Yeah,
he ain't been bad.
Y'all finna hurt DJ Phillins, bro.
Nah, bro, the Saints are really a nice team. I don't know why.
Listen, Brandon, bro, like halfway through the season, please invite me to this again. Specifically just for Jameis Winston, bro. Because y'all saying all this stuff about him.
I'm not saying Winston for to be an MVP or nothing like that. I'm not saying a top 10 quarterback. I'm just saying like he's good enough for what they need to do. And Michael Thomas coming back.
You guys are right. He did play decent before he got hurt, and that's only because he didn't have a chance to really be consistent, which is consistently throwing picks. Once he gets that consistency, then he's gonna revert to his old self.
But then again, though, that was because he had bad eyesight, and he fixed that. Ever since then, he's been fine. So it's kind of like, how you know he gonna revert back to that?
Yeah, I really think it's bad eyesight, man. I think it's bad decision making.
He hasn't had, but it hasn't been shown in New Orleans. I'm not saying like he's going to be a top 15, 10 quarter. I'm just saying he's good enough for what the Saints got going right now. They don't need him to do that.
But let me ask you this. You don't think the fact that they don't have a head coach right now that's going to play a big role?
Man said Browns won the Super Bowl.
I mean, they head coach right now. At the same time, he's just going to continue what Sean Payton had for him, maybe add his flavor to it. So it's not going to be much of a difference.
Raiders will be better than the Browns if they lose to Sean.
Insider said that.
Insider, shut the fuck up.
Nah, Raiders, y'all sleeping on them too, though.
Like, Raiders might low key not even make the playoffs, bro. The AFC is that stacked, bro.
No, I agree though. Derek Carr. No, Chargers ain't over no Broncos. Stop looking at the piece of paper. Stop.
Wait, OJ, you said the Raiders aren't making the playoffs?
They may not.
Okay, thank you.
That's not a bad take though. I
mean, because you got to think about it. Look at the West, bro. To me, the Chargers are definitely gonna make it, right? Like, and then the Chiefs are definitely gonna make it. So now you got a battle between the Raiders. It's hard for me to conceive all four teams making it, bro. And if you look at the other wild card teams, that's gonna be assuming the Browns win the North. You're looking at the Ravens. You're looking at possibly the Dolphins. It's gonna be tough, man. Let
me ask you this. How many games do you think the Raiders are going to win this season?
They're going to win at least 10. I see them in the 10-11 range.
Okay.
But that may not be enough, bro. That's how good the AFC is going to be. But if right now, I'll probably have them win 10 or 11 games.
The Raiders aren't all that to me. I think they're going to win 8 or 9.
That's also because you just overhate them, though. You said better than Derek Carr.
How many games did they win last year, though? They won, didn't
they?
They won 8 or 9?
I think they won 9 games.
See, they won 9 games and they got much better, bro. Now on both sides of the ball, they had a fantastic draft and offseason. So, bro, that counts for at least another win. That counts for at least a win or two.
I'm probably just saying
Yeah.
that because I genuinely cannot stand the Raiders. So
No, there's no problem.
Right. So no, you are. It's just off of hate for the Raiders.
Like,
no,
OJ.
it's not off hate. I just can't
Yes,
stand
it
them.
is. OJ, this man literally said in the chat one day, he said, I have Mac Jones over Derek Carr. We asked him, why do you, we asked, what makes you say that? He says, I just hate Derek Carr.
Even as a
Literally.
Bama guy, bro, I can't co-sign that. But you got
Literally.
like, bro, the Raiders legit. Their offense should be the most like high octane offense, bro. Renfro, Waller, I mean Adams.
Yeah,
Good
but
luck,
then the
bro, to
question
opposing
is,
defenses.
But the thing,
but then the question is, can Derek Carr pull through? Can Derek Carr is Derek Carr that guy?
But to me, I get they had Chandler Jones, they got Max Crosby, this and that there, but I also feel like the Raiders defense isn't really, it's really mid to me.
But think about it though. You're saying, can Derek Carr pull it off? Derek Carr had a near MVP caliber season in I think 2014 when he had an actual ex receiver in Amari Cooper. Now he's gonna upgrade that to Adams. So that's just something to think about, bro. That makes a big difference, bro. Receivers makes a huge difference.
Oh no, I do. That's what I said. I think the Raiders could definitely make the playoffs. Me personally, I wouldn't be shocked that all the AFC Wests make the playoffs.
Hold on, they got another stud on defense too, didn't they? Nah, they picked someone up.
Who, the Raiders?
Yeah,
Chandler Jones.
Was it Jones?
Yeah, Chandler
You
Jones.
thinking of Jones?
Yeah, I
they
said
ain't
that.
picked nobody else.
Bro, who got Khalil Mack?
The Chargers.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, Chargers are a problem. Yeah.
I'm not worried about that as a Charger.
They got him and they got J.C. Jackson, and on top of that, they still got Derwin.
And
Injury prone. Bosa's injury prone.
Yeah,
Two injury prone
Derwin's
players.
the best safety in the league. It was between him and Justin Simmons.
Somebody said, put this down. 11-6, we're going and making playoffs.
Insiders, shut up. You're not.
But yeah, we got one last topic, man, before we head out. One got to go. Put in the chat who y'all got. One got to go. You got Jamar Chase, Deebo Samuel, Stephon Diggs, and Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, easy.
One got to go.
Read that list again.
Jamar Chase, Deebo Samuel, Stephon Diggs, and Mike Evans.
Oh, I think people sleep on Mike Evans. I mean, disrespect Mike Evans.
I want to say Mike Evans, but the problem, like the reason why that's a hard question, bro, is because Deebo Samuel, if you're saying as a player, he might be the best football player out of that entire list. But if you're telling me purely as a receiver, I like Mike Evans better than Deebo as a receiver. Mm-hmm. But that's the thing. That's why it's a hard question.
Yeah.
Got two Deebos. Got Mike Evans. Okay.
I was gonna say Mike.
Jay, who you got?
We're doing as a player, correct? If you're doing as a player, then I gotta agree with OJ, Mike Evans. But we talking about receiver, easily Deebo.
Agreed.
Because if you tell Deebo Samuel to line up, bro, line up wide, he's not a better receiver than Mike Evans, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and some of his receiving stats are inflated, bro, because he gets so many of these quick hitches, and that counts as receptions, and like, but assuming it's just purely as a player, whatever, I'll probably say Mike Evans. But if you're just talking about pure receiver, Deebo gotta go.
Because his usage rate, man, like it clouds his stats.
He's like a common receiver.
They saying Deebo gotta go.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was gonna roll with Deebo anyway, but like I said, I could see like Mike Evans strictly because like obviously his numbers isn't as good as Deebo's, but you could use the argument, well, every play this man Deebo getting like a hitch route, like a quick toss to the outside every play. So it's kind of like it's kind of like
bro. I'm not if people pick Mike Evans, bro, even as a Bucs fan, I'm not mad at that because Mike Evans is kind of like slowly going down, whereas everybody on that list, they're still straight up in their prime. Right?
But that's because he's taking it back. But that's because he also like sacrifices too, because they on the championship team, Mike Evans. So he not like you got Gronk over there, you got Chris Godwin.
Yeah, and Mike Evans, at this stage of his career, he's more of a specialist, right? Like more of like a deep threat type. Like the other guys, they do everything. Their route tree is way better than Mike Evans' route tree and all this other stuff. So,
okay. Well, yeah, that's the end of the show, man. Thanks for everybody joining up, man. It's been a great show. Kenny, any last words? Put your socials, anything.
Hey, go follow me on TikTok, Kenny.Diorr. Instagram, same here. And we'll be starting our own podcast, me, Jay, Marques, Brandon, called Welcome Back to Reality Podcast. OJ, you're more than welcome to come on the show.
I'll be more than happy, man, to be on the show. Just let me know. Hit me up on TikTok or IG, whatever. I'm in there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, follow me on TikTok too, MJ, the number 4, Life 9. I'll be posting NBA content, even on YouTube, called
I don't think I follow you, Champagne. What was your TikTok again? MJ dot.
It's just MJ, then the number 4,
okay,
and then Life, like Life, and then number 9.
MJ for life. All right, bet.
Yeah, MJ for life now.
Hey, I'm gonna need that follow back on TikTok, OJ.
I'm not following you, bro.
Nah, you ain't never follow me back.
All right, I'm gonna follow both of you guys immediately after this.
Appreciate it.
Jay?
Well, this has been your boy Jay. I don't really use TikTok, but you can follow me on Instagram with my handle right here, Jay Da Vinci with an extra I. Like Kenny said, about to have our own podcast. Welcome Back to Reality. Excited to start that up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. That's all I gotta say.
By the way, chat, join the clubhouse if y'all can. Welcome back.
We have like OJ. So basically, we have like sports talks and we have like versus battles. So like yesterday we did Rihanna versus Nicki Minaj, and then G Herbo versus Lil Durk yesterday. And then basically we'll play like a song, and then you vote like which song is better.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, clubhouse. Y'all join that as well. Yeah, I'll be back.
Jay, do you have a TikTok too?
I don't use it, but yeah, I do. It's just that boy Jay, BOI. Actually, I can screenshot it to you and send it to you.
I'll put my TikTok on the
Yeah, man. I'll be back Wednesday for the next episode, and stay tuned for that.
The last thing I'll say is this:
go ahead.
Warriors in 5. Book it.
How much you want to put on it that we ain't losing in 5 games? Celtics in 7.
Hey, hit me up on the
any
DM,
last words?
Put 40 on it. That's light.
Any last words before we head out?
I just followed you too, OJ, on Instagram.
Okay, cool. Follow right back.
Kenny, I know you got something to say before we end. I know you got something.
Who?
You, Kenny. Yeah.
I'm not
How's
going
it
for
feel? The Lakers are crippling.
Shut up.
Hey, this final's gonna be torture for the Lakers, boy. It's gonna be torture.
My worst nightmare, like, it's coming to reality. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know what's crazy too? I want to say this real quick.
Go ahead, Jay.
Lakers fans hate Steph Curry so much.
Oh my
God. I never said
I'd rather root for the Celtics, a long-time rival, than just say I'd rather see.
I ain't gonna lie, that's more LeBron.
No, Warriors fans, this generation, I can't stand them because 2016 or 15 when Steph won MVP, people were saying Steph Curry was the best player in the league, this, that, and the third, and it was people who didn't know nothing about basketball that just turned into Warriors fans. It pissed me off.
Look who's talking.
Yeah, y'all. We out, y'all. See y'all Wednesday.
All right, see y'all boys later, man.